deep progressive techno. But we're just going to stick with the retro.
I remember getting my Skyrim pre-order at the mall. Very at midnight.
I got a lot of my games there, and I was like, I gotta wait in this fucking line. They don't got 2 registers open. I remember those days.
Yep, I remember getting a lot of games at Game Crazy.
Game Crazy. That was the add-on to Hollywood Video.
Yeah, I was a Game Crazy guy.
Well, you could get a good benefit. You could come trade it back in, play it for as long as you want, beat it, come trade it back in for a new one, just by paying that like $7 a month thing or $8
I sold
a month.
a bunch of shit. I really regret selling stuff.
I see you're hitting the Elf Bar Blue Raz Lemon.
Yes.
Still kicking for you?
I still have all 3 in rotation.
I surprise every day. I'm like, is this dead yet? I'm like, no, it still tastes like watermelon.
Dude, I barely ever hit this.
Yeah, it's not like...
I haven't hit it in days. It just sits there on my desk.
I saw they got Elf Bar THC now, right?
What?
Sure.
Is that made up? Or they been had that?
Oh, was
that's
April
black.
Fool's Day?
Day.
Was that April Fool's Day?
Oh, it might have been.
That's probably some gray market shit.
Do you think the mic's picking up the monitor?
Yeah, I'm going to turn that down. I'm just going to turn that off.
Good idea.
We don't need it. But Skyrim? That sounds dirty. Tell me more.
You don't know what Skyrim is?
Yeah, what's that? Your Pornhub search?
It's like the most popular video game of all time.
Oh, okay.
Elder
Nah,
Scrolls.
I'm just doing a bit. I hear Skyrim's a tough one.
It can be.
Mm-hmm.
You can cheese it up with magic.
What's the opposite of a Skyrim? A ground...
Blowjob.
No, what's a opposite of a rim? A hubcap?
A hole?
Ground
The actual
hubcap.
hole? How many holes are in a straw?
2.
Wow.
No, it's 1 long hole.
Yeah, it's a long hole.
No, it's 2. Because when you think about what makes a
I
hole,
like this. This is great. This is
long
working
hole.
perfectly.
Draw an oval in front of you.
Well, yeah. Then how many holes do you got?
How many holes are in your ear?
How many holes in your body if a straw got 1 hole?
1.
Well, it's one continuous open thing.
But
Like if you fuck me in the
mouth,
ass, you're still on the outside of my body. Try
the
it.
mouth and the... Okay.
penis. Put them
Is it all
together for a
connected?
good
The
time.
vagina is also outside the body. So to get inside someone, you have to slice them and fuck them.
I think any sphincter is a hole. Any circular muscle that closes. That's a new hole.
A new hole? Yes, my little hole. What time is it?
Tonight I'm going to resist laughing into the microphone.
How many minutes do we have?
You know? Or should I not?
Hey, I like, as you get really loud, I kind of back up, you know? So if it's a loud laugh, I might...
I always lean. I lean
But if
in.
it's just like a little chuckle, I might stay close.
You're chucklehead.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try to keep it right here.
If you don't mind, I'm going to take your glass and put it right here because I got the camera right on it.
I don't. I happen to not mind. You call me on a good day. I don't mind today. Oh, look at the clock.
Paradise Tattoo. Rocking another.
Tattoo Paradise.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Paradise Tattoo sounds great.
Yeah, it does.
That would be a
So
good.
that's your spot.
No.
No?
We're Explosive Tattoo.
I know, but is Explosive Tattoo Paradise? Is that an explosive shirt?
No, this is a shop called Tattoo Paradise.
Okay,
But Kevin
wow.
said, "Oh, look, Paradise Tattoo." It could go either way when you put it like that.
like
I would
Paradise
say
Tattoo.
Paradise. Ooh, I don't know. Both.
You just blew my mind.
I just remembered one of the Red Bar things that I thought was so funny. It was somebody was sending him lighters.
Red Bar.
And then he made fun of one of the lighters and thought he didn't
Yeah,
like
he likes
it.
lighters.
And said he didn't like it. And then the guy just wrote him a nasty email and he read it on the thing. He's like, see, people who like me the most eventually turn into the people that hate me the most.
Yes, he does say that a lot, and it does happen. The ones who just take to him so much, they'll
Yeah.
eventually turn.
Yeah.
Because they just want you to do stuff for them.
That's what he said.
Yep.
Exactly right.
That's how people really are,
He's
too.
like, these people send me gifts so they can be like, oh, yeah, me and Mike, we're friends. We
Yeah.
talk.
Yep. And then they don't get to the level that they want to get at, and then they fucking just get sour. I could
That's
see it.
sad and scary.
Yep.
Yeah, that's like, it's a weird love thing.
Honestly, like, not to, like, toot my own horn because, like, this is nothing, but honestly, people do that to the DJ, too.
Yeah.
They try to, oh, you're the best in the world. You're the best in the world. Play every song I like whenever I want you to play it, or I hate you. You know what I mean? Or it's all going south, you know?
It's either, yeah. That's
I'm
the thing
convinced
about.
he wasn't sick.
Hmm?
So I'm still convinced he wasn't sick.
Really? Wow. I'm convinced that he was fucked up. Like, he was real sick. Should we start?
Yeah, I got something.
Jack's in the middle of a little file.
He's
He's filing a few things. And then,
He's filing some cabinets. He's cabin boy. He's a cabin boy.
finishing up his taxes.
That's a throwback to cabin boy time. We talked about cabin boy.
I'll watch Cabin Boy with y'all. We'll do a little.
I will not watch
That'll be
that.
the first Patreon.
I will not watch cabin unless we can silhouette our heads in the front like Mystery Science Theater. Okay.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, and I'll do my hair up so it's like in the way.
Mark Norman and Joe List do Must Queef TV where they watch Seinfeld.
Yeah, you know how a lot of people talk about like the first podcasts and stuff. Well, that Mystery Science Theater, that was the first like companion
Oh yeah, definitely.
content. Like literally the first. Like
I
no
used
one
to
else
love
had did
that.
it. To just take old content and just have commentary over top of it and make new content out of it.
I remember watching The Wolfman on there. Let's start.
You ready, Mike? I got a countdown coming your way.
Welcome. Are you ready? It's Sunday, April 2nd. We're in the springtime. We're riding through the Miami streets. We're cruising. We're looking for something to smoke on. We're going to smoke some Zaza with the boys. We're going to drink some booze together. We're going to twerk on each other together. We're going to have a good time in the mystery dungeon.
We're gonna what? Wait, what?
Oh, man, the mystery dungeon. That's to be discussed later.
I wasn't on board at first, but now I'm loving it, Mike.
I want to welcome you to a good episode tonight. I'm feeling good. The weather's up. You know what I mean? I'm not wearing a beanie. I've been wearing a beanie the past how many episodes, Kevin Palmer?
I don't know, maybe 8, 9, 12.
I thought you were just always wearing a hat now.
And
thought you were
Jack
trying to
Armstrong,
remember
what do
those
you
guys.
have to say about it? What do you think about this happening music?
I
What does it feel you?
think I should be on a PCJ 600. Is that what it was called?
What's that?
The Vice City motorcycle.
Oh, Vice City was the best maybe the best video game of all time. I fell out of love for games, but that was like the last game that I truly loved. Vice City. That was a fun fucking game.
Yeah, so good. I loved all the different things you could unlock and stuff. You're like, I need the ice cream truck still. Gotta unlock the ice cream truck.
I don't remember the ice cream truck. I probably would have enjoyed that one.
I probably had it. Isn't that a hard something that was hard to get in Vice City? Did you just Google that?
Ice Cream Truck Vice City. Yeah.
Man, there's an NBA player. He tattooed the cheat code for unlimited ammo on his shooting arm. Kind of cool.
Smart.
Kind of cool, right? It's like letting them know I got unlimited buckets in this arm.
Which game though?
Probably it's all different, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was Vice City. I think it was because that's the generation that's in charge now.
Nah, dude, these kids probably just played GTA 5. That game's been out for like 10 years.
Yeah, you're right. Vice City is old. Those are veterans in the NBA right now.
And the code for unlimited ammo in GTA 5 is go to rockstargames.com and pay $12 or something.
Oh, all the codes you got to pay for.
Yeah,
now?
you don't have codes and shit like you
So
used
it's
to.
so it's
That
so
might be wrong.
encrypted. The hackers can't even figure it out.
But codes
What?
used to be fun. Now they're DLC.
Yeah, what were cheat codes? Just a guy who doesn't know a lot about gaming. Like growing up as a kid, it felt like you were hacking into the video game. But no, the video game was giving that to you, right?
Yeah.
They're like, figure this out if you can.
Yeah,
Let's
or
have some fun.
Some games, they would just put them in the book.
Yep. Cheat Shark. What was that thing called?
Game Shark.
Game Shark. Remember that back in the
Yeah,
day?
cartridge you plugged your cartridge into.
Yeah. There were Rumble Packs and Game Sharks. That's what we grew up on.
The Game Shark was like in the console, so you'd like plug your N64, you'd plug the Game Shark in, then you'd plug the N64 cartridge into the Game Shark.
Okay, so it's kind of a similar question.
Genesis is what I had it for, actually.
Was Game Shark in cahoots with the console maker, or were they hacking?
They were
They were hacking.
not really hacking, but they just programmed all the codes and stuff into this thing for kids.
To make it easier to access
Yeah,
these
but
cheat
it
codes.
was third party, yeah.
That's insane. That's
Dude.
good stuff.
You go over to your friend's house for a sleepover and they have this motherfucker
You're
on
about
the
to have
Nintendo
a
64.
great night,
Yeah.
man.
It's
that's
over.
that's the second one. That's the one I had.
That thing's sick. Yeah, look, putting that on Zelda.
To be honest, I might still have that. I have my Sega Genesis still.
What's the
No, I
crap?
don't. No, I don't.
You have it?
I have my Super Nintendo still.
I got my Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. That is rare.
I wish I sold it to
That's
fucking
rare.
Game Crazy.
Why did the crowd cheer a minute ago? What were they cheering for?
I was just feeling real good. I was given one of these, so I figured I'd hit it.
I sold my fucking Genesis to Game Crazy, and I remember buying the orange box. Remember that game, Mike?
Yeah,
360.
that's like who made
It was
Portal.
a pretty much good. It was it's when Portal debuted. It was a good deal, and I got good stuff out of it. But man, hindsight, rather have that Genesis on the shelf.
Yeah, man. Is that worth money?
Not really.
Some old stuff doesn't value and some does. It's like it's really hard to keep track.
I got an original Xbox today.
What kind?
That's old.
The first Xbox, that big thing with the green X.
Mm-hmm.
And there's this cool mod. I can't remember what it's called, but you can mod the whole console, and you hook it up to your computer, and it gives it like every game that's ever been on Xbox, and a bunch of movies and stuff. It's like a hack.
Because all
I'm gonna
that
hack
stuff, like the memory really isn't much, right? It
Right.
doesn't take up a lot of space.
Yes.
That old stuff. That's the beauty of it. Like you can have any of those. Is it called 8-bit video games?
Yeah.
Like an old Mario or something? Yeah, they got like websites with that now. Or
You can just download them really quick.
download on your phone. Takes 2 seconds. I like that. That's cool.
That's when it feels like. Jesus, sorry, babe. That's when it feels like the future.
His lungs are on fire, man. He's going to become a statistic.
Got the popcorn lung.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's what it
What are you
sounds
looking
like. I was looking up 8-bit video gaming.
Why?
I was just interested in it.
Do you want to open this weird IPA?
Yeah.
Get the show started.
Yeah, that sounds good.
What is the IPA called?
They know? No, Red Eye.
Hey, if we're going to talk about these beers, we got to talk about our new cups, y'all. They came in.
I finally got the
Woo!
cups.
Oh, put them down right there. I got the mobile cam
Oh,
on.
yeah, I forgot.
You're good. You're
Sorry.
I really think we should maybe switch up the colors next week. I don't know if we should get married.
It doesn't get you high, but they could be using hot oil, and there could be a little goodness in that beer. You never know when you buy Delta 8 at the gas station, you're gonna get high. It's gonna get you high when you get those gelato terpenes.
That's a cannabinoid, not terpene.
Oh yeah.
But
Oh wait,
okay.
a terpene is not a cannabinoid at all. It's a whole different thing.
Right.
Because pine needles don't have cannabinoids in them; they just have terpenes in them.
That's the smell and stuff.
I'm learning a lot right now, Mike.
No, I was solving equations in my head,
All
but
right, this beer
sorry.
is called Red Eye. It's got the terpenes from weed in it. And
What?
Yeah,
That's wild.
gelato terpenes is what we mean weed.
Wow.
yeah, okay. And then it's called Red Eye. Got bloodshot eyes on the can. And then it says, "Act normal. Everyone can see you enjoying this haze. They know you like it, and they know."
Black Flag Brewing. Where are they from? You might have already said it.
We looked this up before, somewhere in Maryland, Columbia.
Nice. So it's local. Oh, Columbia. I love Columbia. That's
Yeah, I know.
always on a list of like best places to live in America.
Coffee, cocaine.
Cocaine. All right. Yeah.
There we go.
What else has Columbia got?
Hey,
Big
cheers,
booty
guys.
bitches.
Cheers.
Big booty bitches. Happy birthday.
They all break.
And these are dishwashers.
That would be classic. But nah, Jack made a hell of a glass.
He
here,
didn't
y'all.
anneal them properly on purpose, so it was April Fools. They break.
It'll be really hard to break them like that.
You taste that Huel melon?
Damn, it's
Taste
crazy
it?
tasting.
It tastes good.
Shot of Black Flag. This
Hey,
is good.
Black Flag, Red Eye. I approve.
Yum. When you taste it back to back to a nice daily driver like this Monk,
Yeah, let's try that.
it's it even makes it even all the more.
Yeah. Yeah. The monk doesn't taste like much. It's really watery.
That outshines the monk insanely. And the monk palate cleanses you.
Red Eye. This shit's good.
Jack found a good one. We
the
preliminary sipped this the other day, right? Or was that a different beer?
Yeah, we did. Oh, dude, I got into it with the guy at the hardware store the other day. I went in. He was helping a lady find a lock. It was taking for fucking ever, and I was sitting there waiting. Then as soon as he was done helping her with the lock, I could tell he walked by me, and he was like looking at the floor. I was like, hey, where's the air compressor? Do you have air compressor components? And he said, no. I was like, you don't have anything? No fittings? No nothing? Nothing for air compressors. He's like, the air compressor stuff's like right there on the right. And I was like, why'd you just say no at first?
Oh, what? Yeah.
And he was like, and I was like, you said no when I asked you at first. Why'd you do that? What's all the clicking sound? Oh,
Oh, my bad. That is kind of loud.
But
That I would have asked the same thing.
I was like, why did you say no at first? He's like, well, I guess it's because I was helping her and you messed everything up. I was like, I messed everything up? I was like, what does that mean? And I was like, you were done helping her. She had her lock. She was walking to the thing.
Yeah, pressing.
I just kept asking him this stuff.
Just being
and he was like-
aggravated for
He
no
was like,
good reason.
the fact that he said you messed it up or whatever is crazy. How old is this kid?
old guy.
Oh, Jesus.
And then as soon as there's the thing, I just turn around and walk and go get my part that I need. And I walk back up, and while he's checking me out, I was like, so why did you say no? Or so I can't remember what I said at first, but then eventually it just led to me being like, I'm never coming here again.
And
I'm
good
going to
for
go
you.
somewhere else. I was like, this is overpriced, this thing. As I came to this small business, because like normally you get like, hey, how you doing? A good customer service. But I was like, I'm going to go to Lowe's next time.
Good.
what hardware store was this?
Atkins Hardware in Berlin.
Well, go to Home
Wow.
Depot. Lowe's did a shit fucking job on my kitchen. But if they just got the parts you need and you're just going in to buy something, that's probably fine.
Yeah, then I was in Harbor Freight the next day, and I saw the same thing I bought at Atkins for $2 cheaper, and I was like,
You said Harbor Freight?
Mm-hmm.
That's quality, good prices, quality goods. Yeah.
good prices, not the highest quality goods.
Oh, no?
It depends on what you're getting.
Got
It's
a nice
like-
power washer from there.
Oh, you did. It's got
yeah.
a lifetime warranty. Make sure you kept the paperwork.
Yeah. So like, yeah, their stuff is gonna be,
Questionable.
it work. We got a impact
Hammer.
driver when we were working on rusty parts one time, and
Who's we?
when my buddy used to tattoo Alex.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I got one of those too.
He's kind of off the grid. I don't want to talk about him.
Those things suck immediately.
It really didn't work
They
at
don't
all.
work. They don't. Those don't work.
Yeah, we should have gotten like the air-driven one. But
I used one of those to have to get my rusty rotors off my car one time.
rusty rudder?
Rusty rotors.
Oh yeah.
And I could not get those two fucking screws out. I remember I threw that fucking thing in the street and then just went and bought cheap drill bits and just drilled the screws out. And like was going through drill bits, throwing them away.
Damn, that is
Jesus.
tough.
But it worked.
I bet you had to really press into those, huh?
Yeah, especially since I bought cheap drill bits. I could have bought expensive drill bits made for the metal, but I was like, I'm trying to keep this cheap, but I'll just burn up these drill bits.
You had smoke, steam flying up.
Should have been spraying water on there or something.
I want to, since we're still on the hardware stuff, that old man story is kind of ringing with me.
That guy sucked.
And I
dude.
never heard that story yet. Usually, like, I'll hear these stories sometimes before.
Happened yesterday. I didn't have a phone.
So, like, he's a mom and pop guy. You go to these places and you do, it's kind of like, you go, I don't know. I used to be a dick when I worked at the shop, and I've come a long way in being good with the customer no matter what, just being nice and just be nice. So, why do you say no? Why do you?
He was
You were
profiling
waiting
me.
around kind of while he was finishing up with the lock, and he knew in his hindsight, he's like, or in his like peripherals, he's like,
This fucking hippie kid's going to ask me for something, and he's
That's
probably gonna steal something.
wow. So I'm gonna just make
get profiled, bro.
make a fucking connection here. When I first went into Johnson Seed and Feed I started going there, I guess, last year around this time with growing season, and I'm like, I didn't know you guys had Fox Farm stuff. This is awesome. I went in there every week and got a new thing. And the first couple times, no one was mean, but the lady at the register was just kind of like that. But by the third visit, I'm her best friend.
And she's telling you to play with the cat.
Stuff like that. And you're just like,
Her cat,
what's
no,
that
no.
back there? She's like, oh, don't forget to take this measuring thing for your fertilizer. But the first visit, yeah, it was like, you're a hippie or you're tattooed or whatever.
You
Like,
gotta pay your dues.
yeah, I guess that's what it is. But saying no first right off the
That
get.
sucks.
And also, I would have made up a different lie. Why did you say no, sir? It was like, I'm going to be honest with you, son. I'm burnt out.
That's
I
what it
for-
was.
I
That's
forgot.
exactly what it was.
I would have just been like, I forgot. I'm not going to tell you that I'm being having animosity towards you, even though that is the case.
They
He didn't-
closed at 4:30, and I was there at 4:05 or something.
He had all these things. He had like a checklist and he said, "Oh, this guy's putting all the wrong ones out."
Yeah, I always say it all the time. This is like an enabling culture. So I'm glad that you stuck up for like what
that.
society should be and being like, what the hell are you doing? Like,
I was like,
you're here at work, do your job.
Why did you say no at first? I was
He
like, that
had
was
to-
so weird.
Yeah.
He had to walk his ass to the register and ring you up.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, fuck that guy. You don't want to lay out that bad like first encounter with someone who's you're gonna have to just follow out to the door anyway and like look at them straight in the eye and like take their money and stuff. Like just make it easy on yourself, man.
I can't decide if I should never go back there again or I should go right back in there.
You should
Yeah.
go
Buy
right
something.
back in there and like accidentally. Oh no, let's go like throw up in there.
Yeah, you have
Slip and fall.
You have like the dominance right now. Like they owe you. So I say, yeah, go back in there. Don't let it go to waste.
Hit him with a rab himself. Get some extra spicy hot wings or just take some laxatives or something and just be like,
Oh, we go shit in a toilet.
Oh yeah, they got toilets
or just
there?
shit
Is it like a hardware
your
store?
pants. Take one for the team and just break down your. It would totally ruin you. You'd feel so like gross as a person, but it would get shit all over their floor.
I could pretend it's a fugue state. What's
This fugue state you were in.
what does the hardware store guy say in Jackass when he's shitting in that toilet?
What does he
He
say?
says, "I know you're not taking a shit in there, boy," or something like that, right?
Yeah.
It is along those lines. Should I look it up?
You better not be shitting in there, boy.
Yeah, look it up.
Something
Look it
like
up.
that.
I'm sure we can watch that.
Yeah, that's old.
That's
I
all.
own it on Amazon. They were selling them like all the seasons because that's in like just on the TV show. I'm pretty sure that's not from the movie.
What's it called when something is no longer like copyrightable because it's so old?
Public domain.
Public domain.
Winnie the Pooh did that.
Yeah, Winnie the Pooh did that. And isn't Mickey Mouse about to do that?
They gotta change that.
It's
It's 100
weird, right?
years.
Like 100 years is not that long.
Nope.
They should make it like 1,000 years if they're going to do that, right? Because like popular culture is stuck now. Like with like hard drives and things like that. We're going to have this stuff for a long time unless we have some catastrophic events.
All my stuff's in the cloud.
Yep, and we're going to have the cloud. And the cloud is kind of fragile, but we're going to have it for a while until we get something crazy.
You know what happens with a cloud every now and then? It rains.
Oh, is the cloud just some building in Utah or something? It's
It's
just some warehouse full of hard drives.
It's a server rack in China.
I think it's in America.
Well, everyone's got their own cloud.
Apple's cloud is in China. Right? It's a big old cloud over China. That's why it's so smoggy.
Dude, speaking of clouds, how about the crazy wind over the past couple of days? How
Yeah, it was
windy it's
really
been?
shaking the house a little bit.
I didn't think we were going to talk about the weather, but
That wind killed like 13 people in like Oklahoma or something.
Wow.
well, that wind made it all the way here, and that wind killed one old man in Bridgeville.
Wow,
Maybe
that's his
Greenwood,
soul.
somewhere in the Delaware, Villes,
Would it
Greenwood.
blow his house down?
He was in his house and he died. That's
Damn.
what happened. I'm not sure.
I felt my house moving a little bit.
It
was
got
so
windy. My house is out in the cut, like in a field, so.
That's really windy out
And
there.
I do have the woods there, but still where the cul-de-sac is made, it like literally, it comes down against that one field, against some trees, and whoo, my house feels that shit. I hate it.
Yeah.
I hate wind. Wind makes me want to go. If I feel wind all around me, my anxiety goes up and it just makes me so mad.
Makes him mad.
Wind.
He's
I
angry.
fucking hate wind.
He's like one of those little pigs.
You
yeah.
should punch it.
That's why I made my house out of bricks. Yeah, when I was a kid, I hated the ocean too. I would punch the ocean. Remember
Punch
that?
the wind, Michael.
But real quick, going back to public domain, maybe you can look this up.
Yeah, I got a public domain.
Mickey Mouse is about to not be the mascot for the Disney franchise. They're about to go with a dragon. Did we talk about this already?
That's crazy.
I thought they were going to go with Baby Yoda.
Yeah, they got a dragon called Imagine they're going to go with. And they're about to ditch Mickey as the outright mascot.
What is Imagine Dragons doing?
No,
my favorite.
Wait. Yeah. That's
No, you're
crazy.
right. There
That'd
he
be
is.
crazy. Is it true?
They're my favorite.
His name's Figment.
Figment. Yeah. Imagine.
He's scary
thinking
as
of the
fuck,
band-
my dude.
I'm thinking of the band.
Is that not the donkey's girlfriend?
No,
Or
that's not.
Spyro.
That's
or
DreamWorks.
Spyro on
Be careful.
Crack.
I know. But
Y'all
that-
remember Spyro? We were talking about video games.
It looks
earlier.
like Spyro.
On crack. Yeah.
Is it purple?
Look at that thing.
Is it purple?
Yeah, that's purple and orange horns and yellow eyes.
And also, speaking of Red Bar Mike, I want to learn. He is a master at zooming in. How does he do
Control scroll.
Like this.
Control
I can
scroll.
do it for
What?
you.
Control
I can do
scroll.
it for you.
it? Do you have to have a mouse?
No.
So what are you doing,
You can
Mike?
choose the plus and the minus keys.
You for me, I control and you do the pinch, and I just found it out, and now you're gonna be
Pinch
getting
on the mouse pad?
Yeah, you're gonna get a lot more from me doing this, guys.
But can you go over there to the
yeah, you have
face?
to. It does it where the mouse is.
That's
so you have to
amazing.
be good at where your center is.
That's what he does.
I'm gonna
That
do
is-
it.
And he does it. He's a master at
Hey,
it.
Red
Just
Bar.
control and scroll wheel.
But he's good at it. Right?
put the mouse
you have to
place.
admit. You have to admit he's very, very good at it.
He uses
He's
a
very
mouse.
quick.
Since we're sucking Red Bar's dick again, he uses this awesome mouse with a ball.
Yep,
And it's
yep.
what so you don't move the mouse, you just sit there and you can move the ball. And the ball. Remember seeing your friend's dad's office
My
with
dad had that.
It's got like 8 clickers on it. And then
my
at
dad had a
nighttime,
huge one with a big old red ball.
my dad wasn't a gamer, but
My
dude,
dad had the biggest one. Trust me.
my front guy and tattoo apprentice dude Al, his dad, Sexy Santa. I don't know why I always end up talking about this motherfucker on here, but
weird.
Hey.
I must love him.
Sexy, you know.
His dad, and I love his dad too.
Yep. Sexy.
Thanks, Dad, for the gifts, by the way.
Do y'all sleep in the same bed?
No, not yet. Karen won't let me. His dad his dad played Diablo at night all the time. He says his dad just nerded out and played Diablo till like 8 a.m.
My dad would play Zelda.
I love Zelda.
Classic. Zelda.
Santa Cruz shredding. We don't talk about weed enough on here.
It's not legal for another couple months, Michael. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, we gotta have a big episode.
You want me to
for
flash
that.
my card? That covers all of you guys. One card, Maryland's rule. One card, one house. Hard
Really?
time for gun crime.
My
One
mom-
card, one house.
My mom said I'm not allowed to get a medical card.
My mom said,
Kevin said,
dude, there was
I was still thinking about that. One card, one house. So they're encouraging spouses to share, right?
yeah, one card, one house. No, April Fools. That's made up.
yeah, we're in a throuple if the cops come.
A thruple indeed. A sticky wicket. When 2 instances today where parents and their kids, were getting a tattoo with their written consent. They're not 18 yet. They're in between the age of 16 to 18. But not only that, the cannabis
Niels
card.
is here. Niels is here. I didn't see the comments, but he's been commenting a lot.
They're like, oh, can we use this ID? Everyone, if you have your cannabis card, it's like people like to say that. People are like, can I use this one? Or they'll accidentally go shuffle through it. Oh, not that one. They
you
want
get
you
a-
to see it.
Can you get into a bar with that?
I don't know. It's a state government issued ID with your birthday and your photo ID.
Oh my God, your picture's on it?
Not anymore. I'm sorry. My old one has my picture. My new ones do not have your picture, and they look at your ID too. Unless you're in the system already at the dispensary, that's a whole other story. First visit, you have to provide ID. But I digress.
I gotta get a medical card, even though it's gonna be weak.
These parents,
Nah, you don't, right?
I want access to the good stuff. Go ahead, parents.
these parents, and I mean, it's no big deal. Whatever. The kids are as good as 18 can get.
Oh boy,
They're smoking, and it's just common, like everyone public
Smoking
knowledge.
what?
Weeds.
where?
Before the tattoo, after the tattoo, in the car. One kid came in all coughing. I was like, damn, dog. I wish my dad was that cool. But at the same time, you're like kind of judging, right?
We all smoke weed with our moms.
Now.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and tell a story. I got a story.
I'm not there yet.
Why
Or
not?
she's not there yet. I don't know who's where, but we're not there
Does
yet.
she smoke weed?
collectively? Nah.
Oh, okay. Well, then.
She might though. I don't know.
Oh,
you know
don't
what I'm saying?
Oh,
Who knows? But I'm gonna say no.
If she did, she would probably.
But
tell
she
you.
seems high all the time. You know what I mean? She seems high.
There was a time when I was still living at home.
She does. Oh
That
yeah,
is really
she seems
funny,
high.
dude.
I remember I used to have, back when I used to have a couple rappers come to the basement to record. I had one rapper going like, "Your mom's high, dude. Like she's wacko." You know?
She just was nice. I just remember being so
Oh
friendly.
yeah, she's so friendly. Yeah, yeah.
She never
Both my
struck me as
parents are
high.
just super friendly.
Yeah, I never thought she was high.
If anything, Rex came off high. But not all the time, only after a hard day at the bank.
that guy's like, my mom is mean to me. She doesn't smile at me like your mom's high.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
that might be what that is. But
Or,
what were you
or
gonna
did he
say?
say hot? I don't know. I'm just kidding.
Jesus Christ.
I got a story.
Yeah.
I'm talking now.
Oh, yeah?
All time clip. Sorry.
Yeah.
That is a good clip. I think it's got like never mind. We're not going to talk about that kind of stuff.
look it up,
We need
look
to talk
it
about analytics on here and shit.
Yikes.
So you fucking.
Oh yeah, but shout out to the commenters real quick. We love your comments. Thank
Oh
you.
my God. I did watch last week's episode. I never watched the
Mike's
show.
got something though.
I know.
We're
but hold
getting
on.
there.
I know
We're
we're
getting
getting
there.
there. We're getting there. I watched last week's episode and Kevin was like, I got this old commercial we're going to watch and I'm not going to forget.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. I remember now.
We're not going to remember now
What's the
either.
commercial, buddy?
No, Mike, tell your thing.
I'll never
I
forget
got
the thing.
you. It's locked. It's
Commercial
locked.
that
It's locked
Kevin forgot. Oh, it didn't come up.
Oh wait, I think I know what it might have been.
It's been a minute.
Well, now we just let that out of the bag.
It's a break.
Once you hit the chef button, once you hit the chef button, you never go back.
Hey Neil, I see your heart, and I appreciate your heart. Communicates love, and I appreciate that.
You know what I think is funny about is like Philly preaches all that love stuff, and it's like a bad place.
Brotherly love.
You don't want to go there.
Kind of
It's like the city of brotherly love. No, Charm City is Baltimore too. Not very charming to get stabbed.
Shout out Jesse Childress. When I met you, you had Charm City. Does he have that tattooed? Or am I thinking of someone else?
And of
Thinking of
course,
someone
this episode
else.
is brought to you by Chef Boyardee, like every other episode.
He remembers just blowing this guy and looking up and seeing Charm City tattooed on his chest, and he can't remember what guy it was.
What's your favorite old commercial, guys? Drop it in the comments. I was about to bring up an old Gushers commercial where everyone's head turns to fruit and it explodes.
Every Gushers commercial did that.
Well, look up the oldest one you can find.
All right. Is that the one you forgot?
Yep, that's the one I forgot.
Gushers Fruit Heads is what I would
Fruit
type
head,
in.
yep.
I got the whole compilation. There are 16 minutes of these commercials compiled.
Everybody buckle in. We're going to sit here for 16 minutes. I hope you're ready. Grab a drink. Grab some weed.
I'm going to skip around to the Gushy Boys.
Maybe grab a sandwich or something.
Oh,
because it's going
shit,
to take
look at that.
16 minutes to enjoy this.
I remember that one.
Run that. Oh, yeah, cool.
Now there's something big inside
Oh, God.
Gushers. A chance to vote for the new Gushers flavor.
Those
don't-
look great.
They don't just make
Coconut.
strawberry anymore.
I loved when you would let you vote for a new flavor of anything.
I love it.
And another thing, I'll tell you. Wow, this is exactly what you are talking about.
Vote till the mailbox is bursting. Will it be cactus?
Holy shit.
It rears you
They always came off on the commercials so perfectly cut like a gem and so
They
perfectly
did. That's what I noticed.
they
That's-
came off opaque, right?
Oh, see, this
and
is
they
some
did
new age bullshit now.
look, it doesn't look sticky. It
The
doesn't look
closer
sticky.
you live to the factory, the more you are getting like you're getting that.
You're getting like that gem.
Can I please
This looks
try
like
a
gem.
Gusher factory fresh? I mean,
Wait,
geez.
let's talk about the packaging of these things too. That papery,
It used
That
to
was
be
nice.
paper and foil.
Papery, foily. Yeah, you're right. That was something else.
so weird.
When on the cannabis tip, when I started smoking weed, I still lived at home. I waited till I was done high school, and I started smoking weed. And I'm just gonna Tarantino you real quick. My mom smokes a lot of fucking weed. Shout out Tammy Tall. But at the time,
First and last.
Hey, Jesse Pinkman was in a Gushers commercial. Interesting.
sorry for the government drop, but man, you know where to find us, right?
Go on.
Fucking took me to, hey, you want to go get breakfast? Our relationship was probably at its most tense. I still lived at home.
Wow.
Yeah, I forget exactly where I worked, but I was a little shit, I think. I worked at Thirsties.
You're still kind of chunky.
Still kind of chunky, but the cannabis really trimmed the weight off.
Weird.
It's weird. Or maybe that was just late blooming stuff.
Hormones.
You know what I mean?
Hormones.
Got a little bit of fuzz on the peaches finally when I hit 26.
It's that ball hair. That's what did it. Yeah, Mike.
I remember feeling your balls when you were still kind of chunky, and they were really, really
Yeah.
like smooth and hairless. But go on.
But I wasn't, not to confuse, I wasn't 26 at this time. I was like 18, 19, 20 maybe even. Maybe even I had been living at home like a year or two out of high school, and we were smoking like motherfuckers.
Oh, yeah.
I come home all blazed out. She's like, we're going to get breakfast and talk. We went to Bob Evans. And she was like, Michael, you need to, I'm telling you right now, you're going to stop smoking. And I was like, no, I'm not. That was like a coming of age breakfast we had. And it was like, I'll never forget. It was the first time I told my mom no or whatever. And she just didn't keep trying with it. And she was like, we just looked at each other.
Wow.
And she was like, she realized she wasn't going to stop. And
What'd
now,
you order?
bacon. Oh no, at Bob Evans?
Yeah.
That's not the Farmers, that's Cracker Barrel, isn't it? Farmers. I think it was the
We
Farmers.
used to get Uncle Herschel's at Cracker Barrel.
I know exactly what
Man,
you're
you
talking about.
with grits and shit. Oh my god,
I'm not a grits guy.
But and when your mom told you to quit smoking weed, at what point in the meal was it? Had you ordered yet?
No, we got all that done before, and like,
then you had to sit there and eat.
I don't know how many years went by until she had. And I wish I could tell you why her huge quarrel with it. I think it just stemmed a lot from the Reefer Madness stuff.
Yeah, she wanted to be able to pass a drug test and get a job with benefits.
Yeah, I think she was
get the fuck out of her house.
Worried about my. Yeah. Now that you say that, that really makes sense.
That's why. That's the same reason my mom yelled at me for smoking weed. Because then she was like, "You can't afford it," and then.
Yeah, you're right, dude. It's the same
like,
shit. It's
and
the
then I was like, "What? I'm just chilling on the weekends. I don't smoke that much weed."
Well, look at us now.
Then she was like, "Why don't you just drink instead?" And I was like, "Because that gets you drunk." And then you just said, "I can't afford it. Alcohol costs more money." Like I can get $60 worth of weed.
Who really knows what costs more?
Alcohol.
Well,
Alcohol?
alcohol by far.
Well, it depends on what you drink. Yeah.
You get $60 worth of weed, you could be high for days and days. Days and days.
You're telling me that you could be high for days and days off of an eighth?
Yeah.
Motherfucker. Come on, Jack.
Yeah, it's kind of
You take like 9 rips just in a night.
like
You're
2
not
days
watching
and
me.
2 days, like 4
I
days.
know
maybe.
you though, motherfucker.
If I bust out that little grab labs,
2 bongs out at all times. Come on, man.
Smoking that. Yeah, I like to have 2 bongs out so I can take 2 different kind of bong rips.
I like that.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
But you're right. But it's true. But you can't. I mean,
First off, it is
let's just say
decriminalized in Maryland. It has been for years.
We're not normal folks. Normal people, an eighth will get them high for days and days and days.
Yeah. Sometimes I see people like, I like when we're all together out and someone like watches one of you guys rip and I'm watching them watch you and they're just saying, how?
Dude, you ever
That
brought
hasn't
your...
happened in years, not to cut you off. But
No,
like
I
back
was
being
cutting you off,
like
I think.
we would go somewhere like together, but it would be a foreign party, not foreign party.
Foreign
You know what I'm saying? There's people, and we would like
We're getting
either
into politics
take
now?
their bong over or bring our own, and like people would just be like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, you ever bring the bong to like a house, like a hood house, like a bunch of black people and stuff, and they're like smoking blunts, and then you're like take a bong up and you're like,
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And I remember doing that with I would hang out with the hostesses at Zia's, and these girls, they all had these black boyfriends with all their friends would come, and I would remember getting all of them high off the Toro, and then being like, oh my God, I've never been this high in my life. I smoke blunts all day. And then just taking this huge rip out of the Toro. That ice pinch slide, bro. It was
It's such a better way to smoke.
The disc
It's
Toro.
more efficient.
And I think about this all the time. I mean, water filtration doesn't get enough respect in this world.
I don't smoke.
What a
dry.
cool thing.
I
In the
don't smoke
smoking
dry.
world, it definitely doesn't because everyone wants to roll.
Tobacco. There should be a tobacco smoking product that water filtrates, but I guess it's just any bong you can do that.
Bro, you just mine reminded me. We used to hang out at this dude's house where I was like, I was still smoking bowls as my primary thing. But this motherfucker used to pack up this bong with tobacco. He didn't even smoke weed.
I bet it would take the smallest amount of tobacco. You would be fucking
He packed
sent.
that thing up with fucking shaggy fucking tobacco just hanging out of the slide. Like he would burn,
Yikes. I would be dying.
and it would all
I
ignite.
react really poorly to tobacco.
Oh, I tried one, and like a small one, and the way it hit, choke you up completely.
And your head just starts spinning, man.
And on that same tip, I remember bringing little bubblers here, bringing little bubblers there. I remember one time we went somewhere, ended up poolside somewhere, and some guy smoked a dab or smoked a rip, and everyone coined the phrase, Mike killed a guy. Because he went inside and laid on the couch for like 5 hours. And then so every time you ever...
You killed a guy a couple times.
Yeah,
I remember
it
worse
happened multiple
instances
times,
of
and
you killing
everyone...
a guy.
Yep. Everyone
Oh,
would
yeah.
say it
Ocean
too.
City,
'cause
you killed a guy.
It became an ongoing thing. And now if you ever do, if you're ever the one responsible for someone getting way too high and throwing up or ruining their day or going to sleep, or if you're hanging out with your friend and then they get too high because of you, and then your day's ruined because of that too, you killed somebody.
Hey,
That's what that means.
Neil says, I feel like smoking a blunt/J is more accepted. Common folk probably think a bowl or a bong is one step closer to smoking crack.
Maybe there's a
It's
stigma.
still the same thing. There is no... That's weird. But
I think that's probably true. I think a common person who is a dummy, looks at a bong and goes, "Oh, that's hard drugs."
Just had Figment. I'm just going to say I'm sorry. I've been really bad at not doing the computer thing tonight.
my cousin used to take cigarettes,
I got cannabis up now.
like a pack of cigarettes. He would buy cigarettes. And then when he would take bong rips, he would rip the tip of a cigarette off and then put it in the bowl first and then pack weed on top. and then snap the whole shit. That's how he would smoke tobacco through it.
Damn.
You hear me, Mike?
How?
How what?
He would smoke it through a bong on top of weed.
Oh yeah,
Is that
no,
what
I
he said?
heard you.
Rip the piece
I don't know
of
why
a
I said how.
Rip the piece of a cigarette off, put it in there as like a plug, and then put weed on top, and then
Yeah, a
snap
lot of people
back.
do spliffs. I hate a spliff. Give me
Back
that
in the
pure.
day.
He smashed his bong one day. He put it in. He threw it in the dumpster because he was like, "I gotta stop doing these."
Even like a backwood, honestly, is too much tobacco for me.
One time I was at a music festival and Backwoods had a big tent there and they were giving away all this free stuff. And like to get the free stuff, you had to fill out a survey. And the lady was like, "How have you heard about us?" And I said, "Hip hop music." That was my answer.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it was like sign, gas TV ad or something.
God, it was
something
huge.
and then
Backwoods were huge.
I was like, "Please put other and then write hip hop music."
Everyone
Could I-
had backwoods clothes, backwoods hat.
Yeah, I smoked in woods. What's 21 Savage say in that? That's in the cipher.
Even Joe Rogan was talking about backwoods. Remember that on his podcast? He would talk. I like a backwood. You get the tobacco high and you get the weed high.
That's some hyped up bullshit.
it is. It's the leaf ones, right?
I mean, my head spins. You can feel.
Well,
that
no,
tobacco.
the tobacco makes you extra high. That's not hyped up bullshit. But Backwoods as a brand, what's the other one? The other one.
I don't know.
there
Social
might
Sweets,
be-
Games, a White House.
Games used to be,
I think
yeah, it
Backwoods
used to be
is that
Games.
pure leaf.
You're gonna buy a cigar and gut it and do all that for what? I will say we used to smoke a lot of fucking green games,
We loved green games,
and
yeah.
they were rolled very nicely by a guy I know.
Man, we had a couple guys.
That one.
We had a couple guys.
No, wait.
Yeah.
He's right. Oh God. Oh my. This is hard to do.
He's
right there.
I got really good at
Oh, now
rolling.
where is he? Oh, where is he now? Whoa.
All the blunts I rolled had this distinctive rhombus shape.
Yeah, I remember that.
You know the Pokemon
I don't know how I always made the tip like uneven, but like
Metapod.
It was
Your-
like a
your
pen. It
blunts
was like
look
an
like-
old style pen.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know? Yeah, like a really old style pen
This-
they would dip. You know?
it was like that.
Kevin, I know you remember this Pokemon.
Remembers.
I got a Pokemon on the screen. Oh, wait.
That's what his blunts look
That's
like.
called. What's that called? That's called cephalopod.
You're really
What's
close.
it called?
Metapod.
Metapod. See, cephalopod. That's octopus and stuff. Octopi.
You want to look about? You want to look up cephalopod?
Hey, look up cephalopod. They can actually. They're the only animals on Earth that can camouflage color and texture.
Oh my God, you're not kidding, are you?
Yeah, they can become a rock. You know,
I was really, really stoned, and I was listening to that Joe Rogan with that guy.
talking about octopus.
Yeah, is that what you're talking? Know where you heard about this?
I heard about that maybe from there. I've heard about that a couple times in my life. I think. Yeah.
There was a octopus. guy
No,
on
just
Rogan
a random YouTube video. I think.
semi recently.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty wild.
They're aliens, man. They have broken out of aquariums. Octopus have.
I think they probably came from spores that were on a
Asteroid.
or something like that. Yeah,
Hit the ocean probably.
Yeah.
I mean, we're mostly water. That's really plausible. You know.
yeah. There's probably like an asteroid with a pocket of water in it, with them like.
You know,
Hit a really deep spot in the ocean. Impact kind of softened just enough.
you know what's
Life
crazy?
remains, cools down. You know.
There's probably big old creatures that we've not seen yet.
That's getting less and less every day. Less. And
They
less
just
likely.
found a
gets less
giant
likely every
spider.
day.
How does a giant spider that hasn't been speciesized yet?
Well, they find.
Can I look that up real quick? But first, I want you to just see for scale. You know, you got the giant Pacific octopus, 2 feet, 100 pounds. But look how scary a giant squid is.
Yeah, and
That's
they
wild.
recently got footage of that. They didn't. They,
It was
they didn't have
scary.
Yeah, they didn't have footage of them for a long time until probably been 5 years.
It like comes up to the thing and then jumps away.
Oh wait, there was a viral thing
It
this
looks
week.
small though, because you don't know the scale. It's in the ocean and it's a big old fisheye lens.
Okay.
There was this viral thing this week. I don't know if you guys saw it. It was an artist's rendition if a megalodon still existed. Did you see this?
Yeah, everyone's talking about it, and I think it just looks like shit.
I thought it looked pretty good. I mean, it doesn't look perfect or anything, but listening to it in headphones is pretty cool.
But everyone's like, it looks amazing. I was like, have you guys not seen like Avatar?
Seriously, right?
Avatar?
Yeah. I bet someone could do it better. Someone should do it better
Yeah.
because it is a cool concept.
Yeah,
Someone
but-
just make someone made a megalodon movie, right?
Yeah, just a shark taking over a ship. It's weird.
Yeah. It is big though.
And it has been talked about a lot too.
Isn't there a megalodon movie anyway? So someone already basically did this. Is it from the
is it
Megalodon
called
movie?
like the Don or the Meg?
Oh, Mike's looking
Meg.
up a big old spider.
The Don.
We can keep talking about the Don, though.
Where's the spider?
Fucking giant trapdoor spider just discovered in Australia. Now, you can't really, again, you can't
Australia
tell.
doesn't count.
8-legged freaks.
I'm sorry to tell you, it counts.
Australia does not count. That place is hell.
Let me show you a picture of these people.
Australia is hell.
Never mind. I don't even. There
You
was
don't like it? You don't even want to be around anymore?
I'm starting to feel kind of funny.
What's wrong, Mikey?
I don't know.
So
Gummy bear?
Can you zoom in like you were telling
Holy
me on any page or just on YouTube?
Check me out, dude.
Any page, right?
Any page, anytime. There are little teeny.
I haven't figured this out yet, you know?
We need you a mouse.
You need to pinch. If you want to pinch, if you want a big spider in your face, we can. That's as deep as it gets.
And you're just pinching and zooming.
Yeah, you want to look at
Control.
me? Look, camera me.
Control.
You look at me, camera me, and boom, bada bing, look at me pinch.
With
Boom.
control. With controls. Okay, cool.
And then you can even do 2 fingers if you want.
That's what I would do. Yep.
And then look at this lady's face if you really want to see her.
Oh, she like it? She like it?
She looks like she likes it. She looks like she's a
she
little.
doing?
She looks like she's down with it.
Is that a hot single in our area?
Oh, she's down. She's down.
No, that's actually a missing pregnant Arkansas mom. Oh, God. And baby found dead in Missouri after a couple allegedly kidnaps her.
Oh,
That sucks. I'm so sorry I
she's
said
down
anything
for-
bad about you, lady.
too much.
Rest in peace. No, I mean, get real with it.
I thought that was like one of those fuck ugly chicks now things.
God damn.
Ugly chicks in your area want to suck you off.
Holy
while
shit,
you watch
me?
porn.
Hey, you horny guy. Quit jerking your meat to this and come fuck me. That's what they say.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess I will.
We've said this before on here. This dialogue has happened on here.
I don't have my phone. I smashed my phone.
Jack smashed it, y'all.
Then I put in a insurance claim on Verizon on Saturday. Mike's dying. Today's the Lord's Day, and they haven't sent me my phone yet. I'm hoping it comes tomorrow. It was supposed to be overnight shipping, but I think I just hit it at the worst possible time. So it might be Tuesday.
Hey, you'll get a little bit of a decompression time with that phone.
I just need it to clock in at work and shit. It's
Oh,
just
that's
annoying.
weird. We got to clock in.
You got a tracking number for it? I'll look it up.
Yeah, it's in my email. Let me give you that.
That'd be pretty exhilarating content.
It's not coming, buddy. It's not coming.
It's in my email that I can't access because I don't have a phone.
What model did you buy?
I just got. I don't even know what I have. I have a 12 or a 13 or something. What's the newest one?
14.
Is that out?
Yeah.
So I have a 13, I think, but not the best one, like the second.
I think
best
I'm
one.
rocking with the 10 still.
With the 2 cameras. I got the one with 2 cameras, not 3 cameras. It might be a 12. I can't remember. But I just got insurance replacement. It's $229, and they just send you a new one. I do that like once a year.
So do you rock a case? Or you?
Nah.
Yeah. It's so much better without a case, but then you got the risk. It's like, what do you do?
I'd rather pay $229 a year than put a fucking case on that thing. I hate that they sell an incomplete device. Here, have this $1,400 device, and then, hey, can you go buy like something else to put on it?
You'd think they'd just make it a little bit more durable, but they love you buying that new one.
Look
you
how
know?
sexy
They love
that is.
Apple
I'm not-
loves controlled obsolescence. That's what they call
It's
it.
not a new one that I'm getting. I
Look how sexy that is.
That's sexy.
I have insurance. They send me a refurb.
Damn, look at that
Go ahead.
glare and
Go ahead.
everything. Can I
Out of the
take-
case.
What are you doing?
Passing my brand new iPhone around day one.
Oh, you got a new one?
Tell me that doesn't look like it is, but in a case.
Okay.
That's what a case will do for you.
See, this appears
That's an iPhone 11.
brand new.
But mine will look like that tomorrow.
I'm stealing the spotlight.
So I can drop this from any height and it'll be good? Is that what you're saying? Like,
No, that's the thing. They're made of glass. I will say this Pelican case.
Why is the back glass? What were they thinking with that?
Oh, Jay, don't give it to him. He'll get it frozen to the ground. He got it frozen to the ground one time.
Yeah, one time my phone was missing. I could not find it, and I went up to go to work the next day, and it was frozen to the road in front of my house because it was the. What's this?
11 Pro.
Oh,
It's got a glass back, like a fucking like matte glass, sandblasted glass.
weird.
Pretty weird.
Can you imagine having like a Samsung or something?
you know, I just switched to PC for my production, all my production computers. So I could see myself switching.
To that phone, to Droid, to Droid OS.
So whatever the best non-Apple one is. Yeah.
You're
I
going.
wouldn't do that.
Droid sucks, man.
I've seen some good things. My girlfriend's got a hell of a phone. I would
Unless
say
you're a
she-
hacker.
She has the better phone than I do, but I got an old iPhone. So
What's
that
better
one-
about it?
It's got a better camera and it's faster and messes up less often.
What does yours mess up like?
It's just always glitching, man. I always got problems with my phone. Like, look at this. I show her all the time. Like, look, I can't do that now. You know, I can't think of any like.
I'll
good
be honest
examples.
with you too. My phone fucking sucks too.
It glitches all the time. Yeah,
all the time. And especially
iPhones-
living around here where there's no signal, no matter where you are.
Mm-hmm.
It's horrible. Sometimes I feel like Verizon should be like, "Oh, you live here? Your cell phone service should be half price because it works half the time." It does not work.
It's kind of shitty around here.
It's really bad.
I'll tell you one thing: the phone. If you use an app a lot on there, and that app starts running shitty, I've just come to live with the fact that you have to delete that app and to reinstall it, and then it runs smoothly again for like another month, and
Doesn't
then
make any sense.
Neil says
It doesn't
the
make sense.
Google Pixel's way to go. That's what he said.
Google Pixel. Wow, it's Google Pixel. Let's look it up.
He also wanted us to look up the chocolate factory explosion.
All right. all
Oh
right.
yeah, did you see that?
No, is that real?
This chocolate factory in West Reading, Pennsylvania, exploded.
Well, Niels has some information on it. He says apparently witnesses saw an elevator made of glass shoot out the top of it shortly after or shortly before the explosion. And then he says, nah, I'm just joking. 5 people died. 2 were injured. It was pretty tragic.
Oh, only 5 people died? I thought there was like 13 people missing, and I was like, oh my God, that means 13 people are dead.
Well, they were just covered in chocolate. They were coated. They didn't die.
Yeah, they couldn't see them.
Now, I shouldn't be making any jokes. This is tragic.
Dude, it was fucking crazy. And it sucks because it was like one of the only places that like isn't Nestle or Hershey that's like in Pennsylvania.
Actually, Neil says it doesn't suck at all. He loves that people died. No, he's talking about the Google Pixel. Oh, my bad, Niels.
What are you doing?
Oh,
Showing.
the somber music. Is this about the chocolate deaths?
Dude, there's footage of it.
Did he get stuck in the tube? Like, how'd they die?
She got hurt, man. It's not funny.
Chocolate factory explosion
Yeah, that,
footage.
it's not funny.
It's weather camera if you want to
So how did anything explode? Was there a bomb in the chocolate?
don't
Willy
know.
Wonka was getting one over on his competitors. He left a landmine in
No, it was that dude who was pushing the carts, and he's real sketchy with the hat, and the dude, the bad guy in Willy Wonka.
Yeah, what's his name? What's his name?
The fizzy lifting drink vat exploded.
Yep.
What is his name?
know-
Can you think of his name?
You're not
No.
right here to talk like this.
Bad
no
guy.
idea what you're
He's the
talking
bad
about.
guy. The bad guy in Willy Wonka.
I'm
he
not
would
that
like
familiar.
bribe the kids.
Not that familiar.
Yeah, there we
so.
go. Blow that up a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Slugworth.
Slugworth. Exactly. Yep.
Slugworth blew
He
that
worked
shit
for
up.
Wonka the whole time. He was just trying to get the bad kids to tell him, and they all did except for
Oh,
Charlie.
he was like a double agent. No,
Yeah.
no, not that. But
To test their like,
Something.
oh, are you gonna fuck
Said
me over or what, kid?
Day. Didn't he say that?
I said good day. He does.
So does Fez in that 70s show.
Fez. Everyone loved Fez, man.
You want to see some chocolate factory exploding?
Yeah, please show me that weather camera footage.
What? So what happened here? Damn.
Some sort of fuel tank or something.
This is the
Jesus fucking Christ.
I want to see the pre. I want to see the
What the fuck?
Oh my God.
who was working.
And that area is not that nice. That's kind of a shitty area.
Yeah, if you live there, sorry, your house got blown up. It's not even funny. Can we watch it blow? Can we? Here we go. Here's the blow.
Right now, emergency
Nope,
crews
that's not the
are
blow.
looking for the cause of an explosion at a chocolate factory
Man.
in Pennsylvania.
Slugworth. Neil's already had it, I think.
Third person has died.
There's no footage of the explosion.
There is. Did you type weather camera?
Wow, I haven't heard anything about this chocolate factory explosion.
Let's go to videos.
Call.
So what kind of chocolate were they making? Was it local? Who has a factory? Was it Hershey? Was it Nestle? Was
There
it
were a small local place. That's why it
Godiva?
sucks.
how much chocolate can we think of? Godiva, Hershey, Nestle. Anybody else?
Lint.
There's a lot of good chocolate out there.
Oh yeah, Palmer.
On
There's
my-
Palmer.
We used
Comes
to get
around
some really
Easter
good.
time.
When I worked at that chocolate factory, I became kind of a chocolate snob.
Oh, really? When I worked at that chocolate factory, I became a chocolate snob. So what's the best?
We would get this stuff from Santa Barbara, California. That was really good,
Hmm.
and it was I can't remember what percentage cacao off the top of my head, but it
Oh
was
yeah,
really
what do you
high.
like? 85 or like lower?
It was higher than that, I
Higher. That's bitter. That's bitter. Anything
can't
higher than
remember.
85 is hardcore.
I think it might have actually been right at
It
85.
might have been, yeah.
If I can't remember though, but
That's that dark.
we would get some stuff. It was stuff that didn't have emulsifiers in it. That was the stuff. It was supposed to have supposed to not have some sort of oil. Man, it's been so long since I worked there. It didn't have some sort of ingredient that most chocolate bars have that make it kind of shittier, and it made it really good. It didn't have some sort of a emulsifier in there, but it also made it really fucking hard to work with. So we had this special machine that cost thousands of dollars. That it's kind of like glass. It had to be heated and cooled at a different rate. Like, you know when you get a chocolate bar and you take it out and you snap it?
Mm-hmm.
If we like just take the chocolate, melt it on like a pot on the stove, and then pour it in a mold and cool it in the refrigerator, you would take it out of the mold and it would just like bend.
Oh, and not break.
Yeah, and it would be like mushy and shitty in your mouth, and you would hate it. So to do it, you have to have like a mother chocolate, like that's perfectly tempered, that's been heated and cooled at the perfect rate, and then like you melt the regular chocolate chips in this giant vat, and it's cooled, heated really slowly. And then you feed in already tempered chocolate with it, and they like merge together. And the tempered chocolate like tells the other chocolate what to do.
What? That's weird.
It's fucking crazy. It has
Who
to sit
knew?
for a long time in this thing that spins and heats it at a perfect rate.
And I think about that kind of stuff all the time. That how's it made kind of stuff, you know?
Yeah,
Like we take it for granted.
and I couldn't make the chocolate there. I would fuck it up every time. Samantha had to do it.
That's first world kind of shit right there.
'Cause
Just
our-
having perfect chocolate bars everywhere, cheaply
Yeah.
made, you know?
It's not easy to do.
No.
You have to buy a very expensive machine to do it at home. Like if you want to buy like chocolate and then make nice chocolate bars at home, you have to have like a machine. You can do it like in the microwave and like with a heat gun, not heat gun, that temperature gun.
That sounds tedious.
Yeah, it's hard though.
So I've had this chocolate. The factory was a Palmer's.
Yeah, I like the Palmers, man.
That's
Palmer's
like-
exploded.
It was the Palmers?
Kevin.
That was the one? Is that what you're saying? Because
Yeah.
I just brought them up that they are a chocolate.
Kevin, I'm
and I
sorry.
said they come around
That's
Easter.
their factory.
You know what their biggest time of the year is?
The bunny.
Easter time.
They were probably gearing up.
Wow.
Fuck.
I mean, that's a competitor. I mean, this is the biggest time of year, and they get an explosion. I think this is foul play.
This is particularly shitty because Palmer is one of the few chocolate manufacturers that has been able to operate independently of Mars and Hershey. I hope they
I would just say
Mars.
They're
We forgot Mars.
they got
That's
fucking
huge.
okay. Check this explosion out. They got Hershey Mafia.
This is what I saw.
It's gonna happen very
They did.
soon
They
after
got
I
Hershey
press
Mafia
play.
by Mars or Hershey.
Here we
Boom.
go.
Whoa.
Holy
See the car?
shit.
There's probably a person in that right there.
Dude,
high up
there
is
probably
that?
is a person in there somewhere, yeah. A head or something.
That guy, that guy might have been in there. And now
Ah, that sucks.
you got to think about shout out to the families. In times
Well-
like these, we need comic relief. We never got to this.
Here it is.
We never got to this. It was left.
You got a little bit of audio? We want to hear what he
I
says.
do.
Or is it on?
It's on.
It's on.
I didn't think it was.
This is so epic.
Ugh.
He said, "You ain't going."
So did they mic that toilet? You hear that sound?
They must have. They must have.
He's wearing a mic alive.
They mic'd. You think that was just on his collar and they got all that? They could have.
Look at this danky hardware store.
I think he's about to say what Jack's looking for.
I hope you didn't take a shit in that son of a bitch.
Oh, God. Who cleaned that toilet, you think, that day, though, honestly? The Jackass guys? They had to have, right?
Holy shit.
Wow. Honestly, that's a good shit. The guy's got good bowels, if that's what his shits are looking like. That was nice curled up Cobra-style shit.
I haven't seen one of those in years.
Can we be real here? Guy's got good gut bacteria or
These
whatever.
IPAs will...
Yeah, I don't poop like that. That'd be crazy if I did. Right?
Look at all them beers on the table, y'all. We going to work.
This is a reflection of my life. Go back to that shot. Oh my God.
It's like the back of an album.
Why do I feel shitty every
Like there's this
day?
picture here, and then
Oh.
the tracks are listed right here.
Yep.
Is it the coffee? Is it the Red Bull? Is it the beer? Is it the weed? Is it
I
the...
must consume.
Bang energy drink, swirly pop. Oh yeah, hey, everybody, Bang energy drink switched up the flavors in the case. The case used to have the worst fucking flavors. Used to have Purple Rain and other shit in it, and Blue Raz.
Now what they got?
Now it has swirly pop, blue and yellow limoncello, raspberry, something I like, and then wild and watermelon.
I like
No, the other one's
watermelon
blueberry
flavors.
nectarine. Blueberry nectarine.
Bang Energy
That sounds good too.
has damn fuck. It's not your typical sugar-filled, soul-sucking soda masquerading as an energy drink. It's just a jolt of energy you want.
Hey, Niels is right though. He says the gnarliest explosion I ever seen was that one a few years back in Beirut. Do you remember that? That is so gnarly, dude.
We're gonna visit
is
that in
so
video form.
gnarly.
Wait, that and then the second to that one was probably that gas one in that port somewhere in America recently. Remember that?
I don't know
that
about that
port.
one.
In a port somewhere. No, it was a salt. Nope, this is probably the same goddamn explosion here. Are we gonna watch this?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Was it the salt? Was it like in a? It was in a port, right? Yes,
I
it was.
don't know
This
about
is.
any others.
I'm sorry to
So
say.
this is the one?
This is the one I was thinking about, and it's an ammonium nitrate, mass of it, like a whole bunch of it was stockpiled in a warehouse, and like almost in like a weird shady way, no one knew or something. Sorry, I was talking about
Rain Energy Rainbow Sherbet is the goated energy drink. Explosion?
because it was
Look at
already a fire.
Look at this, Mike. It hits us. It hits the camera. Oh,
Dude, so many people died.
Worker told the Guardian newspaper
That's like a small. I mean, that's kind of what a small nuclear blast would look like. Nuclear, you know what I mean?
it blows your mind because you don't think that you think the camera's just going to see an explosion from far away, but no, it
All
starts
those
far
buildings.
away, but it comes close.
That shit
Wow.
is wild.
All those buildings got
That
fucking.
person died.
You think that person died?
Yeah, probably.
Because like that, I mean, that camera shook, and there's no more video. So
Someone found that camera though.
It was uploaded to the cloud.
Global news. When you
Neil says find the footage from the
Just
boat.
after 6 p.m. local time on Tuesday.
from the what?
From the boat, which I have never seen footage of that explosion from a boat. Wonder if it's good.
Let's see if I can fucking find that kind of boat footage. Did they get? Oh, they're gonna be dead in the water from a
God.
wave.
Oh, let's blow this up. Let's blow this up. No pun intended.
Damn. Oh, you know what's funny? Play on word stuff. Every time. This is a common thing that's happening, and I don't mean to do it. I'll finish up the piercing. If it's an ear piercing, I say it no matter what, but it'll be an ear piercing, and I'll be like, yeah, you know what I mean? You do your care, you do your aftercare. When you feel like it's time for a jewelry change, you let me know. We'll just play it by ear. Ha, 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 ha. And I always have to laugh like that.
That's funny. Good stuff. We'll just play it by ear, y'all.
Sorry.
They're probably like, I hate this guy. I'm going somewhere else.
Wow. Whoa.
Oh.
So they are far enough away to.
They don't.
Wait. Are they?
I don't.
Wow. So they were far enough away. Wow.
My God.
They're lucky they're that.
They had to zoom in and see that. They were.
They're gonna
Wow.
Is there gonna
my
be
God.
wake?
You know that there's stories of
That's insane.
volcanoes in history that have exploded where people on ships reported losing their hearing, getting all their eardrums blown out.
Volcano exploding?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Like back in when there were like modern navies. Like there was like some modern navy was like
What do
hundreds
you mean
of
a modern navy? A modern navy would be a navy that's right now.
like I don't know, but like look that up maybe. I just know
Volcano.
that there's been tales in history. Not that old, not like ancient history.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
I know what you mean now. I'm
You
sorry.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
But can you imagine just be minding your business and then I mean these super volcanoes, they're out there.
There's one in like fucking Utah or something.
I mean every national park basically, they're all just volcanoes.
What is that? Yosemite?
That's definitely a volcano.
Where is that? Is that in
I don't know.
Utah?
I know it's out west. Yeah.
I think it's in Utah.
So what you're referring to is the Krakatoa eruption in 1883.
So
broke eardrums
not that modern, but kind of. Yeah.
Not that old.
broke
18.
people's eardrums from 40 miles away.
40 miles.
It had
away.
the same impact as a 200 megaton bomb. Not impact, but it had the same released force.
So
comparable.
you're just a navy floating in the sea,
Just
and
a
then
navy.
all your eardrums burst because some volcano 40 miles away decided to erupt.
Joe Rogan named his fucking club rooms after those bombs, right? Little
What?
Boy and Fat Man.
Oh, is that what they're called? Wow, cool. That rings a bell. I think it was called
Weird,
the Fat
right?
Man. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That shit's insane.
Isn't that the name of that bomb?
Which bomb are you talking about? In particular?
What was the Fat Man? No, that was called Mike.
From Fallout, there. Yeah, well, yeah, it's from real life too.
I know, but what did that? Is that the one that they dropped in Nagasaki or something?
Second of 2 nuclear bombs. First being Little Boy, and its detonation marked the third.
Wow.
I have to dive into the article a little deeper to find out.
Or they might have just been the first test ones.
Yes, Nagasaki. Fat Man.
Interesting. The name of the room that.
Detonated over the city.
Yeah, they don't hit the ground
Wow.
and blow up. They blow up at a certain altitude.
Is that better to like bring this force down on everyone
I guess.
instead of down and out? They don't want to make a crater. They just want to decimate what's on the surface.
Somebody figured out it would kill more people that way.
I do not like that.
Yeah, you ever think about that? Like the science of war, where they're like, okay, we want those like grenades like pop out of the ground. Like, oh, we want them to go about knee level, so they maim somebody because that takes out 2 people. Because it takes out the person that's hurt, then the buddy's got to help them. If you just blow their fucking head off, one guy's gone. And then some guy's got to sit in a room and design this thing to hurt you the perfect amount.
Nicolas Cage in the War Game movie or whatever, you know.
And then we traded Brittany Griner for her. Him.
Well, hey, Niels, speaking of semi-conspiracies, says, not for nothing, but I see buildings standing after that, talking about the Beirut explosion, but planes took down the World Trade Center.
Interesting. Interesting.
No, I'm sorry, he says, but planes took
And,
down the World Trade
Tower
Center.
7 fell over because it felt bad for Towers 1 and 2.
Yeah, I was just taking a bow. It was just doing a little curtsy.
I don't remember where I heard that. That's funny.
That'll never not be weird, you know, that, what is it called? Tower 7, is that what you just brought up?
Yeah.
That's always going to be weird.
Felt bad.
No one could ever make that not weird
I
or
know.
make sense out of that one.
I'm glad we didn't go with the original intro music now that we're...
Let's get really high. We'll get really high and just sit for hours and watch conspiracy stuff. But YouTube has the worst stuff. You gotta find other places.
What else? Where else can you go?
The dark
Reddit.
web.
The dark web? I will say one time I saw the dark web in person. I'm not going to tell... I'm not going in... I'm not saying anything else. I saw it, though.
With a Tor browser.
I
used to have the Tor
I
browser.
wasn't in charge.
I used to use the Tor browser to steal things off the internet, just movies and stuff.
Huh.
They're just easier to find torrents. Then I would use what was the torrent thing I used? uTor, something stupid. Then I would see.
I haven't torrented in a long time.
It was fun. Especially if you got into a good place where you knew the torrents were safe. Like I was on Demonoid for a while.
I remember that.
For a while, Pirate Bay was pretty good.
Pirate Bay is still, if I was going to torrent something,
I wouldn't go there.
I would go there.
People be
The only
getting
place
hemmed
I
up.
really know.
Yeah, people know about that too
Hemmed
much.
up.
Mhm.
Get hemmed up.
You got to use a fucking VPN. I remember one time I had my VPN on by accident and I signed up for my Netflix account. Then I had an Argentinian Netflix account for the longest time.
Wow.
And they would always send me emails about like the price updates and like whatever the fucking currency is there. And I was like, I have no idea how much I'm paying for Netflix.
Wow.
Then eventually I had to like talk to customer service on Netflix to like change my account. I was always using my VPN to change, because if you use your VPN and go onto Netflix and change it to a different country, it changes all the different shit that's on Netflix. Like you can get different stuff in different countries.
You were watching Argentinian reality TV?
No, but it was
Happy.
it was like there was like 30 Rock was on there if you were on Argentina, but not if you were in America or something like that. That's how it worked. Not necessarily 30 Rock, but whatever I wanted to watch.
Yeah, like, oh, you can watch fucking some Clint Eastwood movie in this country right now.
Yeah.
Like, I want to watch that.
Yeah, so I would turn on the VPN. I had this. Are you guys both leaving me? Oh, okay.
I just want to see
I would
what it
turn-
feels like to be behind the wheel.
And I would turn on the VPN, and then I had to talk to Netflix account, and they were like, "Wow, we see you've been traveling quite a bit." And I was like, "Yep, I'm back home in America now. Can I please have an American Netflix account?" Because I guess they could see on my account where I was just changing my country all the time.
Yep, I've been over there teaching for years. I'm a teacher in Argentina. I teach kids, but now I'm back in America, and I need my Netflix to be in America.
Yeah, and then I don't have a VPN anymore.
I'm not going to touch any buttons or anything, but man, it feels crazy. This is a really nice whole thing he's got going on.
Do you have a VPN?
No, I don't. I saw it on someone else's computer. And I saw hookers.
Oh, you had the tour.
I saw hookers and drugs and anything you could imagine, really. You could get Cialis and Viagra dirt cheap, supposedly. A pound of weed.
On fucking, what do you call it?
There was stuff there for you to get if you guys want. Go to the dark web. Aha, not an advertisement. Uh-oh. We got a low battery indicator on this camera.
It'll be fine.
I'm going to tell him what's what.
We should buy
I'm
some.
in control now.
We should buy
no,
some.
Not really.
We should buy some mushroom spores off the internet and grow them.
Nice.
I would do that. I would try that. Compliments to the chef. It's very beautiful. I haven't touched anything. I just wanted to see what it felt
Let's
like.
see how it goes for a little bit.
I'm not
Should
touching
I?
anything.
So 1 is the GoPro, 2 is you. 2 is you. That's easy, right? 2
Hey,
is you.
2 is me, and I'm in the seat.
3 is Jack. 4 is me.
Okay.
Should I? Should I divulge the plan that I divulged to you over text messages the other day?
Tell everyone else.
Yeah.
People are going to make money if you tell them, but I don't think they're going to be able to do it quite as good as us. So
What are we talking about, boys?
I have divulged a plan to scam people on the internet.
Okay.
Go
How do we do
on.
it?
I'm gonna go to like those subreddits that are like horny people. It's like dirty something for something, like a city, like like a city, like Phoenix meetup for sex. I want to go there and be like, we're having an orgy and we're charging $75,
15 is a deal.
and just get people to Venmo us.
Everybody's
$75.
going to jump on that. $15 orgy. Everybody in town's going to jump on that.
I just want to scam people and make a fake Venmo, get my VPN going, and
That would work. I mean, yeah, it's going to work at least some of the time. At least some of the time that would work.
Just sit around drinking and fuck with people over kick
one
or
time
something.
out of 100. Not even 1 out of 100. You're going to get like 2 horny guys out of 10 that are just so blinded by the horniness, as you said.
Yeah, make a fake Snapchat and be like, yeah, talk to me on my Snapchat, and be like, and then we would download like shitty orgy videos off Reddit and be like, here's what's going on tonight.
Wait, let me look up
Send
some
it to them.
shitty orgy videos real quick. I'm going to look up some shitty orgy videos.
Get like some fucking like
And then
some content that you maybe even make yourself with some like questionable people that
We
you
gotta
know.
have an orgy.
We got to make some kind of video to make them know that we're not bluffing. We got to fuck each other a little bit on video. All right. In the house.
I would say we could steal it off of some other Reddit.
How do you get your friends to let you do weird stuff to them? I'm gonna switch back with our humble host, Kevin.
All right, let's switch.
No, I'm the humble host. I'm gonna switch back with the
Well, I'm the producer. You're the host.
producer.
I'm just
I'm
the
gonna switch
guy
back.
over here.
I like this view. It's beautiful.
go? Let's keep it going.
I'm not doing anything.
I just wanted to sneak in here when he was gone, but I wanted to say I brought these beautiful cupcakes.
look good.
Even if we don't eat them, let's show them.
We're gonna eat them. I'm hungry.
They're chocolate. They're rich. You're not ready. I'm just
Oh, Mike said I can't have them.
While we're moving around, I got the big view.
Let's scam some horny dudes. I think it'd be fun. I think that makes just if I'm bored up at night drinking, and like make a YouTube video or something. But then if can I get arrested for this? Is this illegal?
Oh, good point. Neil thank you, Niels.
What do you say?
There's no audio when the mobile camera's on.
What?
For the little bit of seconds that the mobile camera was on, there was no audio.
The mobile camera's been on for a long time at some points.
It was, yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah. But we're back, right, Niels? Gotcha. Wow.
Wow. So the whole time I was just showing cupcake, we were just showing cupcake. Let's get on. You might as well take a huge. Okay, let me just get a moment of silence while he just takes a giant bite.
I'm not
we're
doing
gonna,
that.
Yeah, we're gonna cut to that mobile
Moment of
camera.
silence?
Yeah, because the mobile camera's quiet. We're gonna cut to it.
A
He's just
moment
gonna
of silence.
take a bite.
No, I'm
I
not.
want to hear the bite.
Look
I
how
wanna hear the
beautifully
bite.
iced that is. Take a bite.
Where'd you get this?
That looks beautiful, though. Who made that?
Nadine from the shop. Thank you for the cupcakes. I wish I could plug her business.
Why can't you?
I don't know it.
I'm doing it.
Okay, moment of silence while he bites into the beautiful cupcake.
All right, moment of
Get
silence,
ready.
Niels.
Just gonna show Jaggy.
There we go.
Are we back, Niels? Are we back?
We should be. Dude, this thing slaps.
Yes. Yes. I mean, I wish I could find like her little cupcake joint without like finding like doxing her. So I'm not gonna.
Holy shit.
But yeah, like if you guys need a cupcake made, hit me up and I'll get you linked up with her. I want to take a bite of this.
That's the best fucking cupcake I've ever had.
Wow, really? Wow.
You want? Eat the fresh one, Mo. Really? Yeah, Mom.
Dude, that's amazing. That icing that's hidden in there, the white stuff, is crazy.
It's really good.
That is crazy. Tastes like I don't know, something crazy. Cream cheese, maybe?
It's a buttercream, I think.
Cream cheese
Buttercream.
icing is the best.
Dude, it's good.
Not that granulated.
Oh, I feel good. Sometimes I like those cakes you get from like a Food Line or whatever, though, with that really shitty sugary icing.
Yeah.
That stuff's really good, too. Sometimes shitty stuff's good, but this is some really good, amazing stuff. Oh, my God, that's good. Look at that.
Look at the relish on top. I love that. That pickled relish.
Dude, just lick that off the top.
When those I'm gonna tell you this.
I'm so horny.
top
Lick
looks
that
so-
off the top.
When she first brought them to the shop, they were even more crisp looking. Like as far as like they kind of sort of lost shape. So that imagine like that top thing looked like an actual nugget of something crispy.
Yeah, that's a good thing we're eating them now. You would have had them sitting there forever.
Yeah, because honestly, I'm not too big on a chocolate cupcake, but it was so good.
I'm the same way with shit.
She made 3 vanilla, 3 chocolate. The vanilla were great.
Yes, I should.
I've had my share of cupcakes from that batch. No, it's yours. It's so delicious. Everyone at the shop was kind of saying that I think they like a sweeter icing. I like that very chill icing that was just on there. That's very delicious, and it's very nutritious. She's got beta carotene in there for us.
Honestly, I don't know what was more impressive, the taste or the art. The art might have been.
Both of them. Both of them was the most impressive.
I was gonna say, I recently had ice cream from Island Creamery in Berlin called Marshmud. It's got like double, triple chocolate shit. Insane.
Marsh mud.
Marshmallows too, and nut.
No marshmallows.
No
nuts.
nut?
No, that's Rocky Road.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
idiot.
That reminds me of Rocky Road. Why does that remind me of Rocky Road too? Marsh
Term
mud.
Marshmud.
Yeah.
Because it's both
just does.
a rural thing. You hit the Rocky Road before you get to the marsh. I don't know.
I used to like Rocky Road fudge.
Rocky Road slaps.
Yeah. What do you know about Moose Tracks ice cream?
Ooh, Moose Tracks, bro.
Reese's Cups.
Moose Tracks is the best.
Moose Tracks.
Yeah. You go to a Hershey's ice cream dealer, get that Moose Tracks.
A dealer.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is fish food is not the same because
Fish food is not good.
it's too
What
those
is
chocolate
fish
fish
food?
are too hard. And
that is
You want
okay.
a frozen chocolate fish?
it's you're eating it. You're like, okay, the ice cream's good, and you get a fish like,
Exactly. Sucks.
what the fuck? This chocolate fish is giving me a cavity.
Chubby Hubby's good.
Can you pull up Bluebell ice cream, Texas? Or I think it might be from like Georgia or something.
Milk and cookies, maybe my favorite Ben and Jerry's flavor.
It's really good
I like the Netflix one. Netflix and chill.
and chilled. Yeah,
I've seen that one. It's got
Dude,
pretzel involved.
It's got something in it. I can't remember what it is, but it's good.
Bluebell looks good.
What do they? What's their flavors? That's crazy. I can't remember. What's their big thing?
Millennium Crunch.
They have good flavors. I'd be so drunk and buying these at the gas station by my house.
I've had the banana pudding. It's fire. I think I had it when I was in your
Blue Bell.
town.
Are they from Texas? Or they think they might be from like Georgia or something, but they have them in Texas.
So
Sounds like a Southern company for sure. Southern Bell, yeah.
Good stuff. Have you had Tillamook?
I've had Tillamook.
I've used their cheese.
I've had their milk and their ice cream.
Their cheese is fucking amazing.
And their cheese. I get Tillamook cheese.
So I got their
Hardy
ice cream.
mozzarella cheese.
They've been around for a long time, and they recently started distributing all the way over here. They're from the West Coast. But their ice cream is so creamy and good.
It is good.
Tillamook, I had their cheese on a pizza
You know
I
what's
made.
really good is just the Oreo ice cream. Oreo just has like brands of like cones and sandwiches. Their sandwiches and their cones.
Yeah, and that
Out of
ice
this
cream is
world.
always way more reasonably priced than the Ben and Jerry's.
Because they're already in the cream business, all right? That's what you got to realize. They got cream in the cookie. They just got to ice it up.
Ben and Jerry probably have the craziest yacht. Can you pull up Ben and Jerry's yacht?
Wow, I'd like to see that. Ben & Jerry, that is a hell of a company. That's a hell of a cream.
Did you pull it up?
Yeah, look at it. It's
I knew it would be
huge.
easy to find. Pull it up.
And Neil says
No, it's
that
Jerry
there's,
Jones's yacht.
Okay, this is Ben & Jerry's?
They don't have a yacht, man.
Neil says that there's a new Pop-Tart flavors, frosted banana bread and Apple Jacks.
Damn.
And Apple Jacks. They just went in and just went ahead and added Apple Jacks to it.
Frosted banana bread.
They're two different flavors.
Frosted banana bread sounds like a nice flavor.
It's only got a 3.0 rating out of 5, and that's not good for Pop-Tarts because you know the best Pop-Tart is that cherry frosted, that pink frosting with that little
With the swiggle. The
that's
swiggle.
Wildberry.
No, I hate the wild berry.
No, I don't like
I
Wildberry.
remember being envious of Wildberry as a young kid, but I can't remember what it tasted like.
This Pop-Tart flavor is hands down the best you'll ever have. It's better than the white
Click on
frosting
that
one
real
by a little bit.
That is a good
little.
flavor. I remember that one.
I want to see it. Oh, yeah, that one does.
It's the
Dude, I'm
best.
surprised you like cherry.
You have to toast that
A
shit.
lot of people don't like cherry.
I love cherry.
A lot of people say it tastes like medicine. What do you say to that?
That Pop-Tart doesn't taste like
I guess
medicine.
they had a lot of cherry medicine.
Have we
which-
talked about this before? I think we have, because a lot of people don't like cherry flavored shit, and I hate that. They always want to go with strawberry or watermelon. But cherry is superior.
And Niels wants you to look up the reviews for the mystery flavor.
Mystery flavor
Laughing
Pop-Tart?
my ass off. Yeah. Search Pop-Tart mystery flavor.
Is that a April Fool's Day thing?
So it's coming. Did it come right up? Review Mr. E. Oh, that's weird.
That's like the Missy Elliott album.
Missy Misdemeanor.
Oh,
Elliot.
artificial shrimp and beefy dog food. This is absolute junk and tastes like some weird, awful artificial shrimp flavoring mixed with beefy dog food.
Dude, I'm not going to lie right now. That's making me feel sick to my stomach just hearing that. I hate shrimp.
Yeah, I heard that in the I think you should leave guy's voice.
Not a fan. I bought these on a whim when I saw them at Walmart, thinking they might be fun. New flavor. Plus, my 6-year-old loves Pop-Tarts.
I would
So
buy
I
them
figured
too.
he might try and enjoy them. He's autistic, though, so, oh, God.
This
Yeah,
isn't real.
I didn't proof this. And, okay, he can't really tell what flavors he likes or doesn't like, and he obviously can't tell me what flavors he thinks these are. However, he seems to enjoy them because he's eaten 3 of the packs in the box so far. We got the bigger box of 8 packs with no problem. My husband and I decided to try them, and my husband thinks they're disgusting. He said they taste like French onion dip. I thought they taste like a weird custard, but more savory than sweet. We're not really fans of them. But if my ridiculously picky 6-year-old, who doesn't really like much of anything, eats them without a fuss, I guess that's the only reason I'm giving these 2 stars.
So that seemed like it could have been real, yeah. What do you think?
Shouldn't she be giving
that
him like
troll?
a 5-star review? Because her picky kid can eat them? You want me to read one more?
All right,
Yeah.
Never Again. What's that one?
Never
One
Again
more.
or Heartbroken?
Heartbroken,
Oh my
heartbroken.
God. Heartbroken.
Pop-Tarts. Heartbroken. Pop-Tarts. I have been a loyal fan of yours for years and years. These delicious pastries never failed to brighten up my day and was something I always looked forward to as an after-school snack. Post-practice fuel, a yummy breakfast. We were friends, you and I. However, after tasting these abhorrent Pop-Tarts, I am hurt.
This is art.
Heartbroken, betrayed by the ones I love most. I thought we had a special bond, but perhaps I was too hasty in my judgment of character. I hope whoever was in charge of this flavor knows the damage they have done and feels immensely guilty about it. All your things are in a box in the front yard. Don't call me and hit me up when it's late at
Okay.
night when
This
you're
has
full of
gone
regret.
Too far.
Yeah, that's.
All your things are in a box on the front yard. That's amazing.
I'm getting the. I wish someone would just say, what besides dog
to
food?
the left, to the left.
Disgusting waste of money. I mean, dude, you got the mystery Pop-Tart. What do you want?
What do you got there, Kev?
Just had to take the last sip of this Simply. You know, the Simply company that makes lemonade and
It has
orange juice?
alcohol in it.
Yeah.
Was it good?
Well, I had to try this one. They just came out with a peach series. All peach. So this is strawberry peach.
That's a Simply.
It's too sugary, but it's good. It's good.
Yeah, I
Damn,
can't
that
drink
does
that
look
shit.
good.
I like it to beer.
It ends up turning out that the flavor was, and this sounds good, everything bagel. It was an everything bagel Pop-Tart was the mystery flavor. And if you
Man,
knew
I
that
love
going
everything
in,
bagel.
and if they gave it some fucking actual, like, everything on top, maybe it would be good. But you're getting the mystery flavor, you're expecting blueberry when you look at that box. Am I wrong? You're expecting some kind of blue. You're not expecting savory. No
You're gonna
matter
make
what.
me go all the way to the Bagel Bakery Cafe tomorrow morning and get an everything bagel, bacon, egg, and cheese. That's like the best thing you can get.
Yeah, that place is
Then
fire.
take a nap at 11 a.m.
Yeah, bagel.
That's what we do when we go to the Del Mar Diner.
Man,
I'm
something
going
about
to
that everything seasoning.
Well, I remember when I was in college, I would eat like an everything bagel with cream cheese and drink one of those Odwalla smoothies.
Odwalla, when you're in college, you have to drink.
And then
an
I was like,
Odwalla.
wait, I'm 196 pounds. I was like, what? Why am I so fat? I have no idea why I'm so fat. I can't.
That's funny.
All I do is eat breakfast and then,
bread and sugar, you know.
dude, do you know how calorie dense that was to be having
Yeah.
at breakfast?
That is so calorie. Yep.
Insane. I would get a black coffee too. That's not nothing, but still.
That's nothing. Yep.
But I would have that every morning at SU over at the TETC building.
Yep. I think I was the same way probably.
And dude, I was like, I'm getting big. It must be those beers. But I was like, I drink Bud Light. But no, it was that. That was it. That's a lot of food in the morning.
Yeah, the college, I mean, they got Chick-fil-A on campus now.
Really?
Yeah, they got a lot of good options.
I used to love eating in college. I had the gold card with money.
Oh, the
on it.
Commons? You mean you're talking Commons?
Well, I would go there, and I would hit all the satellite dining things because my mom would put money on my card.
Like, well, they had like a coffee shop and things like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and just like in Fulton, there was like a little thing with sandwiches and hummus. And
Uh-huh. I bet they got a lot
delicious
more
things.
stuff like that now, man.
Yeah,
It's blown up.
Dude, the ladies that worked at the thing knew me and knew what I wanted. It was great. I remember one time I was in this art class, and me and this one dude, it was like 3-hour long class, and we'd be drawing. We'd look at each other, and he'd be like, bears? And I'd be like, yeah, bears. And we'd just both go down to the snack machine and get those Green Mountain. Can you pull up Green Mountain gummy bears? Have you had these before?
No.
I think this is the brand. Hopefully it's Green Mountain.
Black Forest.
Black
Forest.
Those are good. I've had those. Yep.
And oh my God. Those
are they filled?
No, they're just the best gummy bears.
Yeah.
They're better than Haribo.
Have
Yeah,
you
those
had?
are.
They're soft and
Those are better.
chewy. They're kind of like these.
May I bring another contender to the table?
That's right, Niels. They got a Chick-fil-A now.
The Albanese. These are fire.
Yeah, these are
The
supposed.
Target ones?
These are the snootiest ones you can buy.
They have them at Wawa's where I know them from. There's just a lot of flavors on this one, and they're all good.
I've
They're all
never
good.
bought them before. I've never tried them. You think they're better than the Green Mountain or Black
They have a
Forest
lot of
or whatever?
interesting flavors. They got
Anything
a
but
lot,
Haribo.
wide variety.
Haribo is bad.
Haribo, you have to get the pack and you have to touch it. Oh, this is a bad pack.
Yeah, yeah.
They're always bad.
You want them
you
soft
have to.
as
Yeah, you have to
possible.
get a fresh pack. You know, the best time you get Haribo is when you get that giant bag of little packs. You ever have that?
No,
It's a giant bag, but then it's like a pack of 5 gummy
they
bears.
stay fresh.
Yeah, I'm telling you, dude, you got to know how to get these. It's like Oreos.
Damn.
It's like Oreos. You buy like the Halloween Oreos; they're fresh. That orange, they can't keep that orange shit laying
I
around
love
all
the
year.
orange
The
one.
white stuff they got laying around all the time. They're just throwing it in there. Easter, that green or yellow or blue or whatever they do, they got to make that for
Let's
Easter.
grab some Easter ones.
You got to get the fucking holiday Oreos are way better.
That's right.
They're
and
fresher.
That's why the eggs taste better than the regular Reese's.
No, that's
Don't
the
get
chocolate
me-
ratio.
Thank
Oh,
you,
but
Michael.
the chocolate ratio,
not
though.
you.
But
Actually,
the chocolate ratio, though.
I went on a tirade about this at my work the other day.
Less ridge, less hard chocolate you're biting into. You're just biting into that thin layer.
We have-
perfectly thin. All
Because
peanut butter.
I want that peanut butter. Yeah.
We have hundreds of eggs in my work right now, and I can't stop eating them.
I ate one today.
It's bad.
They're better
And
than the regular?
And I'm like, yo, yeah. I'm like, the egg is perfect. The tree is okay, but it fucks it up with all the extra angles. There's too much chocolate.
The egg is the perfect bite.
The
You
egg
eat
is
the whole
perfect.
egg, and you're like, oh my god, I'm getting Reese fucked right
The
now.
pumpkin is a close second.
Yeah.
The pumpkin.
Yep.
The heart adds that extra 2 bumps at the top, and that pushes it over the chocolate limit. The ratio is fucked up.
No, you're totally right about that, too. Same thing about Kinder Buenos. All right? You get a Kinder Bueno, you want the...
Is that the one with a spoon?
No, I actually got some. You want some?
I will. Eat
I don't know
one.
what it is.
I'm gonna get you all
I
one.
would gladly eat one.
I don't even know what it is.
A bueno? You've had it.
It's the thing with the 2 little nuggets and a spoon or something.
That's the Kinder egg that is comes with a little scooper and a little bit of shaky granola on there or something. Now this is a whole little wafery boy. Yeah.
Whoa.
You're going
what
to
is
love this.
Okay, now this is better than the actual king size bar because there's too much chocolate in the king size bar.
So you're spoiling
Yeah.
me with the perfect one.
This is the perfect. It's such a snack. Crunch that.
It's like
Oh, yeah.
Nutella-y. It's good. Oh my God, thank you. Oh my God.
the
so
cream. Creamy.
Wait for the cream.
Hazelnut. Hazelnut.
Shout out to the hazelnut.
That's perfect, isn't it? Wow.
Man. That's bueno.
Where's Kinder from? Germany?
Germany. They do the eggs, the Kinder eggs.
It's made by Ferrero USA.
Ferrero said they got the hazelnut on lock.
Yeah, their
Ferrero's are
shit's
fantastic too.
Fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just got the Kinder brand over here. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, yeah, those things aren't that great, though.
Which ones?
And little gold things.
The Ferreros with the bumpy nuts on top and the hazelnut cream in the
They'll
middle.
scratch you up.
I like
Going
those.
in.
I
like
probably
that.
haven't had one of those in 10 years.
Oh, we should try one. They're good.
They'll scratch you.
Not as good as the Kinder Bueno.
What's the best, like, top tier, like, snack like that? Like you hear those, like, little turtle things with, like, the nuts and the
Those are good.
caramel?
Those are good.
That's, like, next level shit. As long as it doesn't have pecans. Can't have pecans. I hate pecans. They suck.
You don't like pecans?
They taste like a tree bark.
I like pecans. I do.
Almond, like, have an almond and then have a pecan. You're like, throw
Almonds
the
ain't-
pecan
ain't
away.
that good. Almonds ain't that good.
Almonds
yeah.
are the best.
Almonds and pretzels is one of the best healthy snacks ever.
Almonds?
If you're not trying to eat bad snacks.
Almonds taste like creamy or something. Like,
Well, didn't we look it up on the podcast that almonds are literally poisonous? But we just cook them?
that's lots of. Okay.
I think so. I think technically
Was it
or
almonds?
something. Yeah.
Wasn't there something else we looked up? And then we pulled up. It was a couple things.
Yeah, we looked up the almonds before.
Mm-hmm.
But didn't they say it was like
The almonds are trying to kill you, Jack. If they could, they would kill you and everything you cared
Show
about.
how a cashew grows.
The almond Okay, the almond,
Almond Joy is
Brothers-
amazing, Niels. You're right. Almond Joy, I like an Almond Joy. I do.
How does a cashew grow? This is the most
Oh my
amazing
God,
thing.
it looks like a tiny mushroom.
What?
Oh
It
my
is a big fruit with one nut at the bottom, and that's why cashews cost a bunch of money.
Wow. I had no idea.
One nut.
One nut is all it takes.
Oh my God, one nut.
Fall in love with me.
You're gonna have nut with me. Nut.
Man, I don't have my phone, and I had some tops and shit, and I had all sorts of good stuff. And
Really?
You wait till
yeah.
you wait
Yeah.
till
Wait till he gets
2
that phone
minutes
back.
till the buzzer to talk about tops. Not that there's a buzzer. I'm sorry.
Man, Mike's just waiting to get this over with.
I'm just
Jeez.
saying,
Mike's waiting
yo.
to clock out. It's like the end of the shift.
I thought we had I
Mike's
thought
ready
we
to go home.
don't most podcasts have a schedule?
Go home. Fuck his
How
wife.
are we doing on time?
2 minutes.
I
If that's a
love it
thing.
when the pods go over, though.
Oh, yeah. it's
I'm
always
just
the
wondering.
best.
I'm just wondering.
But we got.
Do they?
Nothing else to say.
We still got to take 10 shots.
I will take a shot.
I don't got
I'm
no
not
liquor,
taking a
actually.
shot.
I would. I got no liquor in the house.
My mom said I can't take any shots.
Beans growing from little apple-like mushrooms. It's really blowing my mind.
I was watching a friend of mine's podcast. He just started a podcast. He's calling it Shots with Spots. And I was like, let's check this out. He's like, all right, guys, we're talking about WrestleMania today. I guess he's like a WrestleMania kind of fan, WWE. He's like, and in honor of this blah, blah, blah wrestler doing like 13 matches or something, he's like, I'm going to take 13 shots. And I'm like,
Jeez.
Oh no! That guy
okay,
something
I'm
horrible.
watching this. And
We should
yeah,
go
he
to
took
WrestleMania.
13 shots.
It's coming somewhere near.
So shout out to Shots with Spots on YouTube, everybody. Go subscribe. Go watch that man take 13 shots while talking about wrestling.
That's awesome. That sounds fun.
It is.
That sounds like way better than what you're watching now. Turn this off.
And it simply is him just taking shot after shot of Crown Royal.
Is it him by himself?
It's with his wife.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
You're not gonna believe this.
What?
And I thought that this was true beforehand, but go ahead and read what that says, bud. July 16th, Sunday Stunner.
Salisbury, Maryland.
WICC, Wycomico
Civic
Civics.
Center.
They're coming. The Sunday Stunner WWE
That's
event is
WWE?
coming. It's like not their main event.
How much?
Let's go to
How
that.
It's not Raw. It's What
It's
is
Sunday. Oh,
what is Sunday? Oh, it's girls.
maybe we can find a way to get mobile gear, record the podcast live at the.
Dude, this is for kids. It'll be over by the time the podcast goes.
Sami
you're right.
Zayn's coming and Liv Morgan.
Oh, this looks terrible.
Dude, I
yeah.
bet this will be awesome.
People are gonna go, but it's still gonna be empty in there.
Dude, I actually looked up T-Pain tickets today, and all the good ones are sold out, like where you'd want to sit, and all the bad ones are like $48. And I'm like, I'm not just gonna sit in that corner for $48.
No, T-Pain. I hope people go. It might be empty if we're charging 48. I
No,
can
no,
see people.
it's not. It's gonna be fine.
It is good. Good.
It's not. When is it? The end of the month?
April something.
Yeah, and it's still got plenty of weeks to sell, and it's selling fine, judging by the seat map and what you can buy.
Very good. I don't want it to be a failure by any means.
I'm T-Pain. You know me.
If I-
Convict music.
If I had my finger on the pulse a little more,
Boy.
I would have bought these tickets right away. And you could get balcony tickets, or like not balcony, but like the first level above the floor, like right up by the stage for like $40.
What do you think of that project, Mike? It's called On Top of the Covers. He covers a bunch of songs. He covers Don't Stop Believin'. He covers
We listened to one of them last week, and it was rough.
Stay With Me. Oh, War Pigs was rough. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like live recorded or something, right?
It definitely sounds
sounds
live.
washy.
It sounds liver, but yeah, it's like a studio album.
Yeah, that recording. I mean, and also,
Go on.
at first I said I liked it. I'm gonna go ahead and just go on record saying that it is a bad recording, but I still like it. Sticking to my guns.
Yeah, I like the Don't Stop Believin'. I like the Stay With Me by Sam Smith cover he does.
I didn't hear any of the other.
With me.
I like that song.
He's not
Mike
mad.
hates that song because it doesn't have drums.
Oh, that's a good song.
Stay with me.
Yeah, another song without drums.
It's
is
got
what
a
Mike-
kick drum through the whole thing. I think.
We talked about it on the podcast one time. He said, "Oh, great, another song without drums."
Stay.
You're like, I hate that song. I don't want to hear that song.
I can't believe I said that. Like I must have been in a mood or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. You're like, oh, great, yeah.
Well, no, I must have been tired of the fucking. I was reading all the songs and the hey ho bullshits, and like I'm tired of that. You know, that's probably what I was
The
saying.
Hey Ho days. Remember Hey Ho days?
Lumineers?
Yeah, the Hey Ho days. All those songs with like 13 people in the band.
I've been sleeping on a
Arcade
train.
Fire.
Dude, that
Arcade
is some
Fire.
of the worst shit I've ever heard. Hey! Oh!
And they, what is it? I've been sleeping
It's
all
so
alone.
weird. Like, can you imagine me like, all right, I'm going to get in the car and go for a drive. Like, what do I want to listen to? Oh, yeah. Oh, the Hey Ho
What is it,
song.
Mumford and Sons?
I don't
Mumford
know.
and Sons, Arcade Fire, Hey Ho. It's all the same.
Dude, horrible.
No, Arcade Fire actually has a decent like.
Kings of Leon's close.
You like
Oh.
Arcade? You don't.
I
Oh.
liked Arcade Fire. Yeah.
Arcade
Oh,
Fire
yeah.
is not like that, though.
No, the Lumineers is ho hey, and we're not throwing Arcade Fire or Kings of Leon in with them at all.
No, Kings of Leon's just as bad or worse than them.
You know what's really
But
funny?
Arcade Fire is not like that, right? Aren't they more like
no,
a
they
Arctic
had the
Monkeys?
suburbs. Dun, 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 dun,
No, they
dun,
had. I mean,
dun.
if you're talking about folky bands with a ton of members, Arcade Fire is definitely in that.
Okay, I don't know much about them.
They after their Reflector album, they are not considered folky anymore.
Are they the one
Yeah,
that
you're
won
right.
the?
Because Reflector's
Grammy?
weird.
They've won multiple Grammys. Oh yeah,
Didn't they win a Grammy? Like they were the underdog like crazy or something?
maybe. Sounds about. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I remember one year they were like Arcade Fire won it. What the fuck?
Yeah, and no one would shut up about it. Yeah,
Yeah, I remember. I listened to that album too.
You like this album, Kevin?
Yeah, what was it called? What was it called?
You like Suburbs?
Suburbs. I like. Yeah, I like Neon Bible too.
Then they had.
I like Funeral too. Yeah.
What do you know about Reflector? Because that
was
shit,
like they were trying to be disco. I don't know that one.
they're all wearing these weird masks in this video that I'm not actually going to show, but this is terrifying. And the music reminded me of the Bravery. Remember the Bravery? That one electro pop weirdness with like a melancholy, like The Cure. Like, was that Sigourney Weaver? Holy shit!
Looks like it.
Am I
I was
wrong?
listening to The Cure a lot when I wrote this.
Somebody kill me, please.
That's Adam Sandler, right?
Yeah, that's what he says before he plays.
Oh,
that.
okay.
Sorry,
got
I was
it.
listening to The Cure a lot when I wrote this.
Yeah.
I'm on my knees. Let me just pop the
Hey,
peep.
new Adam Sandler just popped up on Netflix. I haven't watched it yet though.
Which one is it?
It's is it called Murder Mystery 2?
Yeah, that looks funny.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it for sure. I'm watching my Marvel
Was the first
movies.
one good?
I can't remember, but I think it was. Yeah,
You're just gonna jump into a sequel without knowing if you even watched the first
I
one?
know I've watched it. I can't remember shit, man. I can't remember nothing.
Oh man, you got a guy with an eye patch.
Have you guys seen Nope?
No.
No. I
They
wanted
just
to.
They just put it on Prime. We should watch it at Mike's
They
house.
put it on Prime,
Yeah,
for free?
Yeah. I got
Amazon Prime.
that. We should watch it at Mike's house. It's cool. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, we can do that.
Mike has a crazy theater setup, dude.
Yeah, nice.
The Sonos, dude. Mike went crazy with the Sonos.
Nah,
He's got big speakers though.
no, I like.
Yeah,
and Mike's got a nice TV. My
yours
TV's
are
older.
loud, but the way he has Sonos
is crazy.
is their software is designed to throw the. It's better.
That's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They just came out with a new speaker.
Oh no, you should give me
The
your old
Era.
ones.
The
Sonos
Era.
is a cool speaker brand. Yeah. Home entertainment. Wow, $450.
Yeah, they ain't cheap.
What is that?
Nothing they make is any.
This goes both ways, if you know what I mean. I'm
Wait,
just kidding.
is that something you would add to your current setup?
They'll probably have a picture of it broken down, Kevin. No, I probably won't ever buy this because
No, but what would
I could add this and put it in any room or something. No, they don't have the internals.
would you add it to your living room setup? Would it do anything? Your living room
It could.
setup
There it is. It could do something.
Your living room setup is complete.
It would. I mean, you could link it into the system and it would add like maybe you'd hear it as well. But no, it's complete.
Your living room set is complete.
It's 5.1 complete.
It's awesome.
Sound
That's
bar
great. Got that
Sub.
surround sound.
and 2 surroundy boys. Yeah, I like having a nice sound. I'm a bit of an audiophile.
Yeah, they count the sound bar in the 5.1 now. It's like 2. That's 2.
Oh, okay.
It's like, yeah, 2.
Because I've never been too familiar with the surround sound stuff.
The subs
Dolby
are
5.1. You know.
Well,
The point one's a sub.
Really?
5 speakers in a sub.
because a regular setup would be the 2 towers on the
Sides.
side, the one middle cabinet thingy, and then 2 surrounds. But the Sonos just does it all in one little soundbar. I do have the smaller. I have the Arc and not the Beam. The Beam is louder and it does Dolby Atmos if you want it to. It does a thing where it spits the sound off the ceiling, so it goes.
I didn't know we were having
Wow.
second rate.
I know. I got I got the Beam, not the
How does it
Arc
do that shit?
or the whatever.
Spits the
I have a
sound.
really old Samsung or Sony TV in my living room, and it actually has speakers in it. It's crazy. You know, they don't put speakers in TVs anymore. I mean, they're in there, but they're awful.
Yeah, they're terrible. Yeah.
The one I have has it's basically like a sound bar built into it. Now they sell it separately, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But my TV is old as fuck, but it works.
Remember the old projector TVs like these? The big screen ones that was just a projector projecting into it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like this.
Rear projection.
I had one in the house. Remember that shit? It was there forever.
Yeah.
Big
that's
old
crazy.
gray, but the speakers on it boomed. I'll never forget that.
Yeah.
Playing
There's
in-
plenty of space.
Big cabinet.
It had this big old built-in speaker system on them. That was
That's
cool.
crazy you had that at your house.
But then the projector went weird, and you could what? I can't when you're watching anything. Or gaming was one thing, but anything else was bad. And then when me and Ben, we had a projector. We played Modern Warfare 2 on
And Dead Space.
and Dead Space at night,
Did you see they remade Dead Space?
like remastered.
No, fully remade.
Nope.
Speaking of remakes, they remade Resident Evil 4, the best game ever. On my second playthrough, I'm on level chapter 10 of my second playthrough. It's the best game. Everyone play it. If you like video games, best game.
It's a good game.
God, it's so good.
They should make a series or a movie out of it, a la The Last of Us.
I was playing
Allah.
through the first game time, and I was like, man, I can't wait to play through this again. Like, playing through it the first time, I was like, I just can't wait to play it again. Now I'm playing it again.
With better guns.
Yeah, and then I got to do a new game on the harder difficulty and just buckle down. But I'm learning all the nuances.
It's time to buckle down and get to work, Jack.
He's a gamer. He games.
Trying to complete the game.
Keyword gay.
No.
Just messing, man, you know.
All right, we can play the music.
Can I play Retro Wave out?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we do now.
Oh man. This week, any goals you're setting for yourself?
Goals.
Go to bed earlier.
All right, that's good enough for me. All right, everyone.
Let's all get some sleep, y'all.
Thanks for tuning in.
Regenerative sleep, live longer.
I do appreciate you guys.
Go to bed an hour earlier every night. You're going to live several more years. You're going to want those years.
Sleep and water.
And you're saying
Drink your
now,
water.
I'll be happy if I get to 80. But when you get to 80, you're going to be like, fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
I want more time. Trust
exactly.
me.
It's all the present. It's all the present. You know.
It's pretty mellow. It's pretty chill. I thought it might be a little more beady.
No, this is good. This is good.
Daddy's baby show. It's Daddy's baby show.
You know how many pairs of Jordans 6 black kids wear?
How many?
That's just from the movie. He never answers it.
You have any bad dreams? Yeah.
It's a rhetorical
Because
question, Mike.
he wants to make money. He's like, I need to make money.
Sometimes you just gotta rub that furry wall.
Neil, thanks for watching. He says it's a great show. He's a great critic. He knows what he's talking about.
You wait for the drop.
Neil,
and you
share
let
the
it pop.
show with somebody.
Share, bitch.
We put this out for free every week. The only price of admission is share it with a friend.
Thanks for tuning
Ooh,
in,
this song's getting
everybody.
good, man.
This is building. I don't want it to end.
I know. It's pretty epic. So I'm just gonna do I'm gonna flex. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. It's like I'm cruising through Vice City with a bitch with a titty.
This sounds more like a Hotline Miami, right?
I'm just waiting for it to drop so I could say something really good. This is just a long drawn
I'm
out.
dancing like my drunk aunt or something.
Yeah, we're sticking to it. Stick to it. Stick to it. In times like this, under duress and stress, you gotta go downtown and get your mind unmessed. Take a shot, make it hot, get a salty rim, call your brother Jim, and have a good night. I'm out of this bitch.